conquering this fear. I'm bursting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead. I'm following this feeling. Conquering this fear. I'm bursting through the ceiling. Bursting through the ceiling. Bursting through the
cold and losing my control. Your light is gone and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. It's crazy. You could save me from my isolation. It's too complicated. Stop this conversation. Your light is gone and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation. It's crazy. And it goes like this. You could save me.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? We are live, the AGW qualifiers, and boy, do we have some action going on for you guys. Biku, brother, how are you feeling today?
Chief, I am freaking excited for what's to come this Apeiron Guild Wars, and already massive glory, massive upsets, up and comings have already popped out of nowhere and just blew the walls, blew the floodgates into this tournament. So even on the first and second day, so which is unstreamed by the way, if you look at the bracket that we do have, we can see that DAORIC has been doing very well these past few days. This is not something we expect. We expected Meditate, Boot Nation, Ancient 8, the top people in the leaderboard. But to see DAORIC subtly just pop out of nowhere, it is insane that these stars just came out. So I'm excited to see them, and I'm excited to see on who gets to qualify and move on to their own finals and semifinals. What about you?
I mean, them beating one of the Boot Nation's team with Sensei and Rizia and Bins, those are all like really big names in the scene, you know, for a long time. And it's exciting to see how these new names are coming out and really, you know, showing that they're ready for this tournament. They're ready to make it to that grand final. They're ready to take that plane trip. You know what I'm saying? Because this is when it matters. This is when it matters. You've got to step up. And there are so many teams out here, so many superstars that this is the moment to see who is really gonna, you know, step up to the plate and be the champion.
Absolutely. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to how this tournament actually goes. So the format is King of the Hill. The seeds, or whoever gets to fight first, second and third, is already predetermined. The first team to have all their teammates lose at least once will be the loser, and the victory will go to the ones that eliminates the other team first. So how it went was that we had 16. Yes, we had 16 teams come in here, and now we are only left with 8. The other 8 has already gone bye-bye, and they have already either lost twice or they were in the losers bracket from the beginning. So here are the ones that we have today. We've got Ancient 8, Gemeta Gaming, Meditate, DAORIC, Boot Nation, Crypto Inside, Dude Ain't Duck, and AvocadoDAO. So yeah, so on the winners semifinals, we've got Meditate versus Gemeta Gaming. I'm sorry, Ancient 8 versus Gemeta, Meditate versus DAORIC on the winners finals, and on the losers quarters, I believe we've got Boot Nation and Crypto Inside, along with Dude Ain't Duck and AvocadoDAO on the other bracket. So yeah, so that's
who are you feeling? Who are you feeling out of that losers bracket to potentially be a little bit of a dark horse today? I mean, you see Boot Nation there, that would be the easy pick, right? Crypt in, Dude Ain't Duck, Avocado, anyone right there where you're thinking, you know what, I really think this team can do it. They can push through.
All right, well, honestly, so in the losers bracket, we got a lot of hard hitters, and also on Crypto Inside, I'm a bit confused why I'm not seeing Rufka's name in there, which is a very known name when it came to the previous Aperion Guild Wars and also even the community. So I'm seeing Durfus, and also I don't think the founder of Crypto Inside is also with them. So maybe these are the champions on their guild side, but they did make it through the first and second day. So I'm not counting them off just yet. Avocado is also doing amazing. So I'm thinking Boot Nation is already gonna come out of it because Vince is a beast. Mega Dino knows for sure, and also, Dude Ain't Duck are the leftovers of the Apeiron OGs. Can you believe it? The first half, the other half of the Apeiron OGs was eliminated on the first day. So that was a massive upset. Yes, nobody wants to talk about it, but let's talk about it. And this is why Apeiron as a game is slowly evolving. Just because you've been here for a long time doesn't give you any type of advantage whatsoever. Skilled gameplay and also talent is still in the mix.
Yeah, man. Sometimes the fresh eyes, right? The fresh eyes with some content to watch and learn from. But before we get into all that, we have someone very, very special to introduce. We want to bring in the big dog himself, Mr. Frank. How are you doing, my man?
Hi. It's a really exciting time, and thank you for hosting the tournaments again, Chief and Biku. It's really great to see you guys here. Just want to spend some time to congratulate each and every one of the participants in the invitationals once again. Apeiron is a really high skill ceiling game, and the amount of competition and dedication needed to achieve such ranking and participate is actually extremely tough. So both me and my entire team here and Funimakers you guys have our utmost respect for making it this far. And of course, I have to thank the entire community for making this all happen all the way since it's been, almost 3 years now. And since the early Discord days, the mint, the fundraising, and all the way until now, towards the AGW, which will celebrate in the finals the official launch of Apeiron. So there's a lot coming here, and the community, the OGs, a lot of you are still here, and I'm really thankful for that. Of course, I also have to thank the Ronin community that helped us really launch us into the main stage of the crypto stage, and there's many other fellow projects on Ronin actually that have supported us in this tournament. Viewers of these tournaments can get a lot of rewards just by participating and look at some commercials. There's a lot of funny activities for each and every one of you to do to earn some rewards, not just from Apeiron, but also from fellow Ronin projects. So really glad to have met the entire Ronin family here and evolved together. And finally, I must thank our team of overseers and wranglers and daddies that have done a great job pulling this off in such a short amount of time. I know there's a lot in each and every one of your plates, but still being able to pull such a tight tournament in such a tight time frame off is the short of a miracle. We'll make sure to get you all drunk after the events end. And okay, this is about it for the opening. Let's witness the pinnacle of Apeiron and let's enjoy the show together. Back to you, Chief and Biku.
Let's go. That's what we're talking about. We're gonna have action in the game. We're gonna have action in chat. There's gonna be ways for everybody to win tonight. So you need to stay tuned throughout the show because there's only gonna be winners tonight. Only, left and right. Biku, it's nothing is better than when you can come into a show and watch high octane action and then get some goodies on the side, right?
Oh, that's definitely why we came into the Web3 space, why gaming here is way more valuable than just any other game. When you want to play, you want to dump all your time, effort, and money. Sometimes money, but sometimes you just get more back, So coming into this tournament, we're starting it off with Ancient 8 versus Gemeta Gaming, GMT. Now, we've seen these names already in the Esports for Everyone tournaments as well. So we've got Zach, Claudius, and Khan on Ancient 8's roster. And in Gemeta Gaming, we've got, I might butcher these names, Nya, Hanfi, and Alvin. I'm going to call it Nya, I think that's how you pronounce it.
That's what I would have gone with as well. And these guys, everyone that made it to today is definitely gonna be strong. But when I look at this Ancient 8, Zach, Claudius, and Khan, all three of these guys are such top players. Like, if there's gonna be a team that can beat Meditate right now in my mind, it's this Ancient 8 squad because, these three guys, leaderboard, top 15. Tournaments, top 3, constantly. And, Gemeta Gaming has a huge challenge in front of them today. But Hanfi, a name that has been popping up recently, doing really well in some tournaments in the E4E one. So super excited to see if he can keep that heater going. And, it is King of the Hill. So anybody tonight on any team can change the outcome of the entire series. That is the beauty of this. That is the beauty of King of the Hill. The superstars get to carry tonight. And that is fun to watch. And it also means that sometimes the non-superstars, the second or the third player, they can come through, they can go on a heater, and all of a sudden their team is sitting there like, oh my god, I thought it was over, and homie just did it. He just put us in his backpack and carried us to the finish line. So
yeah. And also,
it's super exciting.
Yeah, definitely super exciting. What I want to see in this tournament is where they put the strongest guy at the first spot so that he could just 1v3 everybody. That's something funny to see. Also exciting to see, like, oh my god, your first seed is your best guy, or maybe the first seed is not somebody you'd expect as the best guy. They just wipe out a whole team. Now that's something I'm interested in.
Well, there's a lot of strategy to this, right? I used to have these formats in Clash Royale and in Axie, and like you say, put your best guy first. I actually think that is the worst thing to do, personally.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because what happens is the other team's like, all right, dude, they're putting in 1437 first every time, and he uses this, and I have this one build that I came up with, this one counter. If 1437 uses anything else, he will dominate me. But if he uses what he usually uses, I can win this. Boom! You go in, you take out their best player, and you're like, all right, I did my job. I can go back now. I can go and chill. It doesn't matter if I lose. I sniped their best player. So you need to protect your best player a bit, right? You can do whatever you want, but I personally like to protect my best players. I often like to put my best player second. But sometimes you want the best player third, because even if it gets really ugly and they're the clutchest player, right? The third player needs to be clutch. That's one thing. Like, the final player must have, ice in their veins. That is super important. But, we can talk about this more in a bit. We're going to be getting into the matches here pretty soon. Before we hop into the matches, quick note, we're going to have some Dude Royales. We're going to have Golden Apostle tickets. We're going to have the Nifty Island. If you guys haven't heard about Nifty Island, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
Dudes and Boots are now on Nifty Island too. So yeah, Dude Royales, it's like a mini raffle we have in the middle of the games. 1,000 blooms, baby, from Nifty Island, and also Golden Apostle tickets. So yeah, you don't want to look away at any given moment, because we might be giving stuff away and you're not there for it. So yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
But for now, you do have a moment to look away. We're going to take a quick break. So, go get your drinks, get your popcorn, order some food. This is the time. Get it all comfy, get it situated, and then let everybody know. Get on Twitter. Mods, if we could get a tweet in chat, let's get on Twitter. Let's let everybody know. Your grandmas, your neighbors, your friends, their dogs, have them all coming, all right? So stick with us. Couple-minute break, and we will be right back.
All right, see ya.
Hi, my name is Chung, the CEO and co-founder of Sky Babies. Today, we are entering a new chapter of the Ronin network with a new delegated proof of stake upgrade. Let's build together.
A Ronin is a samurai without a master. With Ronin, we took the destiny of our own products into our own hands.
Scandinavia's team has been working very hard in past months for this moment. And on the journey to DPOS, we have some new key high. We also make some new friends along the way.
So we have vetted over 250 game studios to determine those exact right partners for us and for our ecosystem.
Progressively decentralizing the network over time means that we can move a little bit slower at the beginning and get a more clear idea of what the most important value adds for people are. And now we can really start to see the fruits of our labor.
Leaderboard. If you're within the vicinity of top 100, you must have fought them at least once or twice here in the Southeast Asian leaderboards. And by the way, so giveaways aren't just going to be Golden Apostle tickets and nifty island plumes. We're gonna get some from Axie, the Machines Arena, and Puffverse as well. So all of these games has come together in support of this wonderful tournament, and we're going to be giving away a lot of goodies. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the match. Chief, how you feeling?
I'm feeling absolutely amazing. It's been a while. It's been a busy time, and there's been a lot going on. You know, the bear market, it feels like, well, no, we're still in a bull, but it's felt kind of bearish the last couple of months. People are a bit down. Twitter, everyone, I feel like engagement all around is just a little bit down. Everyone's like, schmur. But, you know, that's part of it. You can't just go up. You got to go up, down, sideways, and do the tingy. And I think we have bright days ahead, and this tournament is a very bright day. This is a nice way to slide into the weekend, see some action, and really, you know, see what these guys have been doing all week or all month in the last couple months. See what they've been training, see what they're bringing out, because I'm pretty sure this is when any secret strategies should be coming out. Anything you think you've got, you can do it. But now, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, it is game time. We've got Alvin and Khan. And, you know, let's see if Alvin can start this strong or if Ancient 8 is going to get off on their rolling start.
All right, let's get it on, baby. Let's get ready to rumble. First game of the day. Already an exciting matchup.
Who got your money on this one, huh? Who you got your money on?
If I were to put my money on somebody, it might have to be Khan, man. Honestly, on a personal level, I have spoken with Khan. I've made exchanges and trades with Khan. So, and also, I've also fought him in ladder from time to time in the previous leaderboards. And knowing him and knowing whatever they're bringing to the table, since surprisingly, they're playing with 2 tries. So, it is an Oasis and a Wasteland. And most of the time, I have seen Wasteland get more success than an Oasis. But let's not put out Oasis just yet. As an Oasis breeder myself, Oasis has been showing up a lot as well on the leaderboard. I know people like not just Alvin, but also people like Hanfi also used to play Oasis as well. So yeah, round 1, baby.
Round 1, here we go. Formation phase is up, and you know we've seen a lot of Khan back throughout these tournaments, throughout these matches, the last couple months, and he's been consistent. I don't know if he's gotten the dub in a tournament, but he's definitely been pushing finals, top 3, potentially also pulled a dub early on. But he's been a long time kind of battler pushing these tournaments. He's a tournament player, right? Like really, really good in the tournaments. Look at this, stacking everyone on one side. This is really interesting, you know, because any splash damage, any big circles are really going to be able to hit. Oh, but he gets the cancel right off the bat. That is huge, and Alvin is like, damn, dude, this is not how I wanted to start. Now an EC5 coming out. We're getting those earthquakes going down, and solid start. Everyone's still full health.
Ooh, a classic Fire C5. My gosh, that is not something you'd expect in this current meta because we haven't actually seen that much play from this. Usually we've been seeing Resonance Vaults, we've been seeing Desecrated Ground, and we've seen a lot of Earth C1, a lot of rock and rolls recently. So a Fire C5 is somewhat of a breath of fresh air when it comes to the current meta. And they got beyond the top 16 into the 8th just with this build. So, oh my goodness, look at that damage already half held on the side of Khan and the Leaping Shield bot in return. But no, Khan is just going to be focusing on these Apostles instead.
And what's really impressive about that boulder is Khan was in his smoke screen. He had the extra speed, and still Alvin was able to hit that perfectly. And now, though, Khan has Alvin in a corner. He's got the Apostles on him. He's hitting him with these auto attacks, and it's not going to be long. That was auto attack, knock up, auto attack into the zip zaps. Alvin is in trouble. I think this is it for round 1.
Oh, look at that last minute headshot just hitting. Oh, dang. So Khan with a very powerful early start here. So given the long game and also the Desecrated Ground, Khan has a lot more control when it comes to the Apostles, but I believe Alvin needs to figure out on how he can actually burst out Khan immediately, because that's really what he needs to make happen. He has the headshots, he has a rogue there. The Fire C5 might punish him because I did see one of the Guardians did have a prickly personality. So he needs to really be careful when trying to make those. But Khan, in the end, even if he is playing Desecrated Ground, he still has so many tools to actually close the game himself.
Hey, well, better start already. Alvin played it nice and passive, got his FC5 off, the first one. So this time he's going to have 2, which means he should be able to get a fair amount more damage on the Apostles and not end up in this situation where he's so outnumbered. And with Khan, dropping his EC5's Desecrated Ground so early, and doing the damage right off the bat, he's not saving that for the late game. He's really pushing for this Apostle advantage.
Oh yeah, and with that Apostle advantage, he can just slowly close that in. But it looks like he's just gonna go aggressive onto Alvin instead. Most of the Apostles are already dead on the side of Alvin, but he does have just one Apostle of an advantage. Ooh, but the Leaping Shield ball could be huge. But the Fire C5 and the slow burn doesn't seem to be working that well here. I feel like Alvin might just fall short when it comes to the damage trade-off here, and the only trade that he can make is a Zip Zap Orb, which Khan also has in return, and he's also losing it as well.
Yeah, and we got a 2v2 in Apostles, but Alvin's final Guardian is about to drop 3, 2. Oh, the shield did come up. It'll save it for a sec. So, hey, Alvin keeping it fairly close. Still has a little bit more damage. Oh, nice little stun right there. Khan still gets the knock up. Here comes the Zip Zap. The headshot misses. That was unfortunate. That could have been huge. But it's much closer than last round. It's still looking like Khan is about to do this. FC5 comes out. And Alvin stayed prickly.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Like, that prickly personality was just waiting for him to use the Fire C5 when he had no choice. Alvin kept it to himself for a while, but apparently it was just not. He really needed to use it at that very moment and had to take that gamble. But yeah, the first win goes to Ancient 8 with Khan still standing. So afterwards, coming up next, right after Alvin is going to be Hanfi. Hanfi has been known to be playing Starfalls.
Ooh, that's always fun to watch, and that is always an interesting matchup, right? Because you see this Bursty McBursterson come down, and it's gonna be interesting to see if he gets the quick edge, if he's able to play his cards efficiently, because that's the key, right? You got to play super fast and super efficient at the same time.
Oh yeah, that is for sure. I wasn't really sure what the plan was with his planet. Maybe he's just the opener guy. Maybe he's just the guy to find out, okay, this is what this guy is playing. You're gonna play a Fire C5, something that was strong last patch, not so strong this patch. I don't know. It's a very weird thing to do in the current meta, but surprisingly not a single rock and roll though, which has been used quite a lot in the first and second day.
I mean, that was the first thing when I was talking to Rollo about what is meta right now, and he's like, do you like rock and roll? And I was like, no, actually not really. He's like, well, sucks, bro, because it's rock and roll, baby, yeah. So, you know.
Bravo did not say that. He did?
yeah. No, for real, though. For real. And he
Oh my
sang it and
God.
everything. He sang it and everything. And
All right.
what are you gonna do? Rocking and rolling.
Rocking and rolling for sure. And also the recent patch allowed it to always stun upon hitting. Not to mention, Khan's planet is actually pretty strong. He has maxed out tough skin and maxed out wild growth, and at the same time has one water bird skill, so we can max out gathering magic as well, along with the maxed out featherweight. Oh, this is just a wind player's wet dream. Plus, he's playing the the Zip Zap Orb as well. So yeah, very, very good choice of planets on the side of Khan.
But now Han Fi is gonna be, tested. He's in that mid spot. He's the big name player, I'd say. And can he do the thing? We know from earlier tournaments you got to split it up against Starfall. So well done here by Khan. Knowing his opponent, knowing they've scouted, he's prepared, he's not bunching up like he did last game. That would have been suicide. And Hanfi going for an interesting setup as well. Let's see that. Oh no, it's canceled. Okay, great start from Hanfi right there. Knocking up Khan, and the stars are falling, but Hanfi has taken a lot of damage already.
That's true, and also the Apostles on the side of Khan is just a bit too far to actually be catching these. Electrostatic Ray making an appearance in this current tournament. And also the planet on the side of Hanfi is actually pretty interesting because it has maxed out wild growth. Oh, and look at that. We are going to be seeing some Root Vine plays today. It looks like that's a really good ability, honestly, against Hanfi. But now Hanfi in the back foot will almost have health. Oh my god, that switcheroo. Pretty risky to be in front of Khan at the moment. But the Electrostatic Ray is going to be used and take that headshot to the face. And an auto. Oh my goodness. That was a...
Is Khan hacking? Because, I'm kidding. But it felt like Hanfi was all over him. He was hitting things. He was doing things. And it did not matter. It just did not matter one bit. Khan took every shot to the chin. It didn't phase. He looked like Rod Tang. Have you ever seen Rod Tang fight? He's a kickboxer. And he'll just get in there and just take punches to the chin, and he doesn't even flinch.
Dang.
That's what Khan was doing right there. He's like, pa, pa, pa. And he's like, what, bro? Is that all you got? That was insane. That was very insane. So Khan is gonna. Is this the one? Is this the one moment that I just called out where I wanted to see somebody just play the first match and then their first seed actually takes out everybody? Because honestly, looking at Khan's planet with the maxed out wild growth and a maxed out tough skin is already huge enough. Oh my god! Oh.
Getting stunned by the empowered shot from that hunter. Now headshot is gonna be proc, but it looks. Oh my god! The tsunami cannon is gonna hit him, take him to half health, but Hanfi is not dodging these headshots, which is frustrating because that's literally where the damage from Khan is gonna come from, and now he's just sticking.
He's gonna heal so much. He's gonna get so much heal off of this, and Hanfi had a chance right there. That was his chance, and not quite enough value. Now he's down. He's one shot. He's got nothing on the field going for him, and it looks like Khan is gonna come through and start off with a 2-0, looking very strong for Ancient 8.
Oh, he's backed in a corner, just trying to kick away and hope to make something happen with those tsunami cannons. But yeah, Khan is just extremely tanky here, honestly, along with the Apostles as well. Like, he can't make a dent. Like, the whole point of actually playing Starfall is that you use the Starfall early game, maybe erase a few Apostles on his side, or maybe deal some damage and catch him off guard with a lot of follow-ups. But if you're not able to do that, then the Starfall game is not really for you in that current situation. You might want to switch in a few things, maybe some headshots or something like that. And the headshots, by the way, Hanfi was catching all of them. He was catching all of them like it was COVID. So,
or like a wide receiver in the NFL, right? He was getting touchdown after touchdown after touchdown right there.
Yeah,
but not the kind you like.
Well, that's not something you want to catch. Well, a headshot from Khan. might not be something you want to take, especially when he has the tailwind dash at every given moment. He also has the maxed out Desecrated Ground. Who knew? Desecrated Ground making a comeback. Wow. Let's go. So we're starting off with the last match. The final boss is going to be Nya.
Nya X
of Hearts.
is Nya X
16 wing streak.
Nya X is really going to have to step up for his team here because, you know, if he loses this, they are going to drop down to the loser's bracket. And it's too early, in my opinion. You want to win one more if you can. You really do, because if dropping down is going to be a challenge. It is going to be very, very tough. And we'll see. We'll see. I'm seeing a little bit of stress on Khan's face, or is he just like, no, this is too easy, bro. I'm too sick. I'm too good at this game. We're going to find out right here. What is Khan going to do? He's going to not make any changes. He's looking comfortable. No, a little bit of a swapperoo. Okay. Just switching sides. He's feeling something. And on the other side, Nya X looking ready, looking really amped on his player cam. He's looking focused. And here we go. EC5 coming out first. He's going to get the copy. So he's got another one in hand. Going for the stun. Does catch Nya X right off the bat. And doing some decent damage while sitting at full health is Khan.
Okay, so starting off with the root vine, just trying to slow him down. Khan trying to play the mid game here. He's not looking for an early kill. He's looking to wait until the apostles or whatever mistake happens on the other side, as observing. But it looks like Nya is gonna go one by one on his apostles instead. He has the Gust Wind Unbound right there. I think he tried to prop a headshot there with that tailwind dash, but it doesn't seem like he wanted to go for it afterwards. Nya actually has the cars. He's supposed to be tankier than him, but Khan has such a great synergy when it comes to his elemental distribution that he's just way tankier than a duo.
Yeah, and I mean, these feathers are not cutting it. It's not even tickling Khan. And now we've got the root vines coming out. That's going to be more healing.
Here comes the headshots!
Oh my goodness. Great timing right there from Khan. Taking the first round. And again, flawless victory.
This is going to be a 6-0. This is going to be a 6-0 for Khan. He's the first seed. And he's going to be wiping out an entire guild single-handedly.
And
now, this is what I wanted. This is what I called out. I'm happy for this, dude. I'm so glad. The call out was nice. I already said I feel like Khan is gonna take him down, and it is happening right now. Feels great.
You know what's crazy is, you know, for this Ancient 8 team, he arguably might be and I'm putting up the big quotation fingers right now, the worst player on the team, right? Arguably. And that just shows, oh baby, be ready for Ancient 8. And look at the counter right there. Nya X coming out, getting a knockup right off the bat, canceling the Desecrated Ground. That's exactly what he needs. Getting stunned up again. That was kind of a replay of last time. Very similar. Let's see if he can get another cancel. It's looking like no, the Desecrated Ground is out. And now Nya X has to make a decision. How is he going to play this? How is he going to get the damage into Khan so that he can use his Karst's advantage and really push this to the end game?
Oh my god, the root vine into the combo for that headshot, for the massive amount of damage, and he's still taking damage. Another headshot has been procced. The tailwind is there. Oh my goodness, he's just dead. One more auto. Wow. Khan is currently playing God right now, and that is what the vision for Apeiron is. It's to let out your inner God. He just 6-0'd an entire team. And like you said, he might even be the weakest because we haven't even seen Claudius play yet. We haven't seen Claudius. We haven't seen Zach. So if this is their first guy to fight, and this is already that hard, what of the rest of the tournament? All right. So yeah, Khan and his team, Ancient 8, moves forward into the winners final automatically, sending Gemeta Gaming to the losers quarterfinals. And yeah, so what do you think? What are you thinking now?
I'm thinking they're strong. They're real strong. And it seems that the seed 3 always starts. That's an interesting rule. I don't quite understand it. I feel like it takes away a little bit from the competitive planning, right, of the teams. But either way, it does ensure that each third seed maybe gets to play the other third seed. I don't know. It can be what it is, but that was a great series. Khan showed seed don't matter. He is the man with a master plan. He's coming out and doing huge things to start off the day, or at least the stream. They've been playing already a bit. And so now we're going to go on. We're going to talk to the GMT players. We're going to see how they feel. They're not out of this yet, right? They're not out of this yet. They still have the losers bracket.
Oh yeah. All right. Hello. Just waiting for any of them to unmute. Hello?
GMT.
All right. Before we get to GMT, let's talk to Ancient 8 first. I want to talk to Khan. Khan, can you speak English? Khan?
I think no. We're supposed to stick with GMT first. So Alvin, can you hear me? Alvin, how are you doing today, Alvin? Hey, how's it going, man?
Giờ mình xin phong dịch viên được không anh?
Well, Alvin, if you can hear us, can you let us know how are you feeling? It was a tough series, and you're not out of it yet.
All right, before all that, okay, so we are gonna have a quick break right now, and we'll get everything settled. And also, don't forget, guys, stay tuned, and we will go ahead and have a Dude Royale. We're gonna be giving away some Nifty Island Blooms and maybe other things like Golden Apostle tickets and some other goodies from our other wonderful sponsors as well. So don't go away. We'll get back to you soon. Congratulations, Ancient Day.
actually caught up with somebody mid-air.
Oh shit, God, what is that? What is that? Is that?
Lovely, good morning. Let's go. Embrace me.
Hey.
Let's go. This is best yard.
I'm totally not out of ammo.
Oh hell no, there's another one. Jesus Christ. From Durando.
Traveling in Japan, man. Like traveling in Japan.
Hey guys, that is my favorite. And then if you actually caught up with somebody mid-air.
Oh shit, God, what is that? What is that? Is that?
Lovely, good morning. Let's go. Embrace me.
Hey.
Let's go. This is best yard.
I'm totally not out of ammo.
Oh hell no, there's another one. Jesus Christ. From Durando.
Traveling in Japan, man. Like traveling in Japan.
Is going on, everybody? We are back. We had our first match. It was a quick and dirty Ancient 8 3-0. It happens. And our next match, this is going to be exciting. We have, potentially the favorites of the tournament. We've got Meditate, and then the up-and-comers, DAORIC. You were talking about them earlier, Biku, and I mean, bro, I'm excited to see what these guys got. They got to fight against the big boys now.
Oh yeah, it broke my heart when I saw my friends just go fall one by one to DAORIC, honestly. But then I saw them they also beat Dude Nation, and I'm like, oh, they're the real deal. Okay, these guys are good. And I'm excited to see what they're gonna go against. Definitely the current favorites when it comes to the worldwide scene, not just in Southeast Asia, but also in North America.
Yep, so this will be exciting. But first, we did just have some Dude Royales. Our first winner got a golden ticket. And, I know Ghostin was one of our winners. I'm not sure. I think he was the first one. So, Ghostin with the golden ticket. Congratulations. This man is always
Oh my god, Ghostin!
He was the second winner. Okay, so he gets the
he got blooms. He got 1,000 blooms. Just as good, man. Yeah, all right.
And we have to mention right now, everyone, Nifty Island is doing its Phase 3 airdrop. So, if you haven't downloaded it yet, it's a very small package. It's very easy to download. You can get on every day, do some quests, and all you got to do for the airdrop is your daily quests and then gather some blooms here and there. It's super, super easy. Make sure, if you're out there hunting airdrop season, I think Nifty Islands is going to be sick.
Oh yeah, all right. Gotta get me some of that Nifty Island action, man. You can make your own island. Also, dudes and boots are available there as well. So yeah, let's get this match going on. I'm just excited to see who is gonna come up next. But yeah, it's gonna be Zero versus Deranged coming up first. So yeah, Zero, you've casted with him, content creator. Pretty much, he's a jack of all trades, honestly. And as for
even more than that,
I just caught clips of him playing, but yeah, he's also a great player. What do you think? Who are you putting your money on? But I think I already know who it is.
Even more than that, Zero, when we had our live event in Saigon, we had some technical issues, and he jumped right in, and he looked and he helped, and he found one of the issues while, just hopped in. It's like, hey, check this. I think it's this and this, and boom, he was right. So, like you said, jack of all trades, does have multiple skills, and here we go. Zero rank 10 and Deranged rank 9. Damn. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I guess what it did in Saigon, and what's up turned it off and on again. But yeah. Anyway, double karsts on the field. And none of them have the orb. One is with a book and the other is with a cane. So it must be because of the stats. It's not going to be something for the auto attack. So I'm definitely curious on what they have. I'm guessing it's going to be Earthsea 1. It's going to be rock and roll. What do you think?
Are we rocking and rolling? Are we bringing out the guitars? Is that what's going on today? From both sides, maybe? That might be fun. They're just going to be pew, 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 shooting boulders across the screen at one another. We're about to find out. We're going into game 1, match 1, battle 1. And, you know, let's see if Meditate can show the world that they are what everyone thinks they are, or is DAORIC going to continue their meteoric rise?
Oh, look at that. And oh my goodness, Earth C6 right off the bat. So now that the vault is on the field, that's going to divide the playing field. And okay, the first stone has been casted by Zero, but that massive shield from the vault just is hard to penetrate. He did get the stun in, but not that much damage in there. Also, does get does get the mage right off the bat. So with that out of the way, there's no more switcheroos for DAORIC.
Zero's rock and roll did get canceled, but it's kind of like the last con match. It feels like Deranged is doing everything right, but still seems to be behind, and Zero is dominating right now, up a half of a life bar, hitting another stun, and bringing another welcome to the stun. Oh, the shield saved a lot of that, but still taking some serious damage.
The headset tailwind!
Oof, and the vault helped a little, but it wasn't that much.
I'm not even sure if it connected, actually. All right, so there's another rock and roll. He gets the stun in, but that vault really is a problem. You can't actually kill it properly unless you focus everything into it, so you just let it be. But seeing as how Zero's apostles are still alive, waiting out that stun, using that root trap slide, gets to root him in place right outside of the vault so he doesn't get the benefit of the shield, and another, oh my god, and another rock and roll to stun him.
What a play. That was huge. Getting rid of that shield and then hitting him with all of the tingies. Zero pushing in, going for the kill. One more zip snap. Oh, the shield is perfect, but Zero doesn't care. He's going to keep the pedal to the metal. Deranged is down to one shot. He's trying to stay alive back here. He's trying to snipe. Does land some rock and roll, but it's one hit wonder right here. Oh, another shield right on point. Hey, he's doing what he can. He is doing what he can.
But it's not gonna be enough, man. This one rock could just be it. He's just hoping and praying that the shields come in fast enough, but no, the range goes down and Zero takes first blood in this match.
Hey, Zero showing up strong. I think, you know, I can only imagine that he's extremely, extremely happy to be amongst the players and not casting, right? He's always, like you said, jack of all trades. Sometimes, you know, he just casts, and sometimes he falls just short as the player. And he always, you know, I can tell he's always like, I wish I was there. And he's there this time. He's there. He's coming out strong. He's
there, and he's looking good. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, got his jersey on, nice and centered in the camera, super focused, and here we go. He's hovering the tailwind. He's waiting, and there he is. But nice juke from Deranged.
Yeah, you'd think you were going to juke backwards, but he juked forward instead. Very good job by the range to get that Resonance Vault in. So it looks like their difference in planets is showing based on how tanky they really are. Because you'd expect the person with the Resonance Vault would have all the tools required to actually last a long time until the last circle, but Zero was chipping away at him, seeing him at half health into the mid game.
And right now, again, it's kind of repeating itself, right? Zero's taking a tiny bit of damage, and Deranged is about a third down now. Maybe a bit more even. Let's see where this goes, but Zero is getting an apostle advantage, and boom, with a rock and roll right in the face. But Deranged does get out his vault. He's getting the shield, and now Zero's gonna think about some welcome to the slams.
Oh yeah, so the welcome to the slams are definitely a problem for Deranged here, because Zero has welcome to the slams, and it looks like he might have maxed out his wandering steps. So that's a problem, because you want wandering steps to help you, not give your enemies weapons to keep stunning you with welcome to the slam. So it's looking a bit better compared to the first game for Deranged here. Now that the late game is going to be coming, and he still is in full health, Zero does have a little bit of damage in there, and also Deranged has an advantage on apostles.
Yep.
So how would Zero get around this? Maybe it's going to be a chaining of rock and rolls, or it could be another thing with the welcome to the slam or the late game.
Hey, I mean, this is the kind of situation Deranged was looking for coming into the series. Nice catch right there from Deranged, stunning Zero up, getting another one with the zip zaps. Zero's going to try to shoot back the... Oh, nice.
Ooh. One
By
rock
Zero.
was dodged, but the other one hit, and it's going to be Zero that won that trade. The Zip Zap Orb is going to be there trying to stun out the Resonance Vault, but it looks like the Resonance Vault is going to go down anyway, and now all of the Apostles on the side of Zero is dead. The filtered Avatar abilities are now there, and he is sitting on 13 mana. He can just keep throwing rocks for days. Have another rock, have another rock. It's like Talia was now here in Apeiron. And now Deranged doesn't have help.
Yeah, can Deranged get down some vaults? That is the question. He does have the Apostles there, which is really big. He did get into that vault, so he got some shield up. That was huge from Deranged. And Zero's taking damage from all those Apostles, getting hit by some rock and rolls. This is exactly what Deranged wants while he hides in his vault and just kind of chills. Look at this, Deranged fighting back, and Zero is in trouble. He's getting picked up, and knocked around. Deranged going for the tie. Is he going to be able to bring it home?
Okay, so this is going to be a problem for Zero because his stuns aren't landing. Okay, that one landed just now, but he needs to keep chaining it. And he keeps getting caught right outside of the zone. He needs to be forced to go outside of the zone. And, oh my god, the two brown balls on the field. It looks a little bit cursed here, but the vault is going to be casted, forcing Zero to die to the zone.
Wow, that was impressive. And bro, you said it. DAORIC coming out strong, doing it. Taking game 2, and if he can win this, and if he can get the upset in the first set against Meditate, oh my goodness, bro, are we seeing the future of Apeiron unfold before our eyes?
Oh yeah, I'm getting that same tingles the same time when I saw Sharpie for the first time in the tournaments, man.
Right,
so, yeah.
right.
Yeah, and ironically, Sharpie is also part of Meditate.
I know, right? They got a whole nother god squad on the other side of the world, so it's going to be real interesting. This DAORIC team, really, I'm excited for this. This just got me super excited because it looked like that last game, the way Deranged played it, Zero had no chance in the late game. It wasn't even that close. So let's see how the early and the mid game goes. Ooh, big one from Zero. Big knock-up.
Very big knock-up indeed. Cancels the Resonance Vault, and he does still have a copy in his hand because of the card shark, but can he actually get it down? Oh my god, he's taking way too much damage from the last dude standing auto attacks, and now he's taken extremely low. Another welcome to the slam takes him quite lower. Does not get caught by that follow-up, but he's still trying to get away. Now he is going through the jungle of Apostles. He's not where he wants to be. Another rock right in front of his face. Can Zero actually close this out? It was a very close call in the previous matchup, but this looks very, very one-sided now.
It does, and Zero seemed to be doing everything right. Range is using his shields well right now. He just got in range of the Apostles again. He had gotten out of range, which was good for him, and now he needs to stay out of range. Let's see if he gets hit by the ball. He does, but his shields have been on point. Let's see if he can keep these shields up. He needs a couple more, though he is very, very low.
Oh yeah, but the shields are double. Oh, wow.
Zero clutching. That was huge after that game 2 where Deranged looked very strong. But here we go. Meditate is going to take the first set. The first matchup is theirs. And Zero is going to move on to fight another day.
All right. Wow. Well, it's a bit of a double-edged sword to be fighting Zero with Wandering Steps. So the Wandering Steps was used to keep him alive, but like I said, if you have shields almost all the time, it's a double-edged sword for you. So coming up next is gonna be Anch ZXZ, or just Anch. We'll just call him Anch. All right. So Meditate coming in strong, drawing first blood, takes out the first person from the side of DAORIC. Could potentially send them down to the Shadow Realm or the lower bracket.
Hey, the Shadow Realm is what everyone is trying to avoid. And I think, I have this feeling that DAORIC have some grit to them. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know why I think this. I think they've got some grit to them. I think they're going to be able to fight. And even if they drop here to Meditate, I would not be surprised to see them fighting all the way through the losers bracket. And this is only after seeing their third, ranked player, Deranged, who really put on a great show right there. But Zero, he adjusted. He really did adjust well. Let's see what happens in match 2.
All right, can Zero keep this up? Okay, so it looks like they even have the same avatar model, but are the plays gonna be the same? So we're looking at DAORIC, by the way. DAORIC, who sent Bood Nation to the lower bracket, who sent Leo onto the lower bracket, and now they're facing Meditate. So Meditate, eager to avenge their comrade, of course, their brother in arms at Bood Nation. Do you think DAORIC can actually take out this titan of a team?
I mean, I don't know, because you got to beat 1437, right? So that's hard. But I'm really liking, Zero's a top tier player. He's very smart. He's very talented. And if we can just see, now we're going to see, right? Is Zero going to be able to continue beating people up the rank ladder for DAORIC? Here we have Anch, and in game 2, Anch coming out, and let's see what he is bringing to the table. Looking like a similar build, actually. Also bringing out the vault, sitting in it, chilling, taking a lot of damage early as well. We're seeing a little bit of a replay here, and Zero is definitely warmed up in this matchup.
Yeah, Zip Zap Vault. Zip Zap Resonance Vault rocks. Same thing, same playbook. But maybe different planets could have different passives that could potentially benefit him more. But the shields are still there. And like I already said in the previous matchup, you don't want to be using shields against Zero because you are begging to get stunned. And he is not somebody that misses his Welcome to the Slams. He has been on point with his Welcome to the Slams. He has been on point with his follow-ups. So they should have learned from the previous game. I have been casting this for the past game, so they should have known by now. And look at that. He is already getting punished for the fact that he did have those shields. And Zero is just going through this smoothly like it was caught in the first round.
Hey, like I said, Zero is warmed up, and we're seeing it right here. Anch is getting caught by everything, and now the Zip Zaps come out. This is going to be it. He's going to get the stun, the auto, and boom. Anch is going to drop here in game 1, and Zero is starting to move in his chair a little bit. I'm seeing a little bit of excitement. He's loosening up right now. And a player like Zero, that's scary, because he's very serious. He takes it all very serious, right? And when he can start loosening up and he starts moving, that stiffness goes away, I think he's finding a zone right here. Anch needs to come back and win this round really, really strong and dominantly, or else Zero is going to he may be the second sweeper of the night.
Oh yeah, and we do love sweepers, man. We we love seeing those clean scores. Nothing gets me better than a good rubber band match. But honestly, a clean sweep in this situation looks really freaking good because it's 3 matches against 3 different people, different planets, different skills and abilities, and you just take out all of them. All of them prove themselves in the leaderboard, fighting different amounts of people, and then you just get killed by one guy. That's insane.
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely insane. And it shows consistency, it shows talent, it shows preparation, right? There's a lot of preparation that goes into this. So let's see, DAORIC or Anch doing better this second game, has not taken quite as much damage as the first round, actually has a slight HP lead right here. So maybe Anch also finding his flow right now, getting the juke right there. Yeah, maybe Anch is starting to feel it right now.
That's true, but honestly, the early game for Anch is kind of a failure because if you look at the health on the Apostles, knowing that you play Resonance Vault, you might have not played your first and second Resonance Vault that well, honestly. He does have a Resonance Vault in his hand, and he needs to. I repeat, he needs to land this. If he doesn't land this, he just loses the game. We're going to game 3. He lands it. Okay, so there is still hope for Anch. So he is slowly creeping into that, and now he just needs to dodge all of these warriors. Welcome to the slam, but it looks like Zero is going to use it on the Hunter instead, and now we're pushing forward the late game.
Yeah, and that was good use by Anch of his shield, taking the stone to the face, but it's fine, saving his Apostles from taking any damage. He just gets stunned, but no damage. And now, though, he's taking some damage. He's taking a lot of damage from these warriors, down to about a 1/3 health. Uh-oh, the shield is up, but it's looking bad for Anch. Zero making the push, doing what he needs to do. And now we've got Anch down to 1 Apostle. Apostles are kind of evening out, and if Anch can survive for a bit, the vaults will come into play. But it's looking like he's about to go down, and it is another 2-0, or a 2-0 from Zero.
He just makes it look easy, man. Honestly, wow.
And now UE, UE has to go absolutely Mick Clutcherton. I mean,
Oh yeah,
this is gonna be wild.
I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but yeah, he is a crazy player in the leaderboard. Nobody likes fighting him. Honestly, I don't like fighting him either. And I guess we're gonna be seeing a third parter when it comes to the Resonance Vault, along with the Rock and Roll build, because it seems like they all have the same build. But figuring out how that build works is already in Zero's playbook. I think Meditate 1437 and Kosei is just gonna be is just here for participation at this point.
Hey, I mean, we'll see. UE, the top-ranked player for DAORIC, with all the pressure on his shoulders now, he needs to shine. He needs to come through, and I mean, young man, he looks focused. He does look focused. I am excited to see what he's able to do in this match. I'd love to see him come out strong, maybe even get a 2-0 and trying to get some momentum built up.
All right.
All right, so with this game, third set in this matchup, Zero is pondering. He's thinking, maybe
he's thinking, did they finally take out their wandering steps? Because if they still have wandering steps, I am mad because I've been yelling it in the first game. The second game wasn't different. It looks like the third game might just be the same if he still has wandering steps. If I see him moving around and shield builds up out of him, I'm gonna be yeah. See, that's what you're doing. Yeah, see.
Well, we're about. Is he a wanderer? Are they just the wandering trio? It could be.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. Oh, I wonder why.
All right. Once again, bringing out the book Karst. 3 Karsts in a row against Zero with a Karst. Let's see. Let's get it on. Zip Zap Orb, Rock and Roll, and Resonance Vault on the side of UE.
If you didn't know the meta, you know the meta now. Lego. We're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna rock and roll. Lego, baby. All right. Game 1.
Let go. And oh my goodness, Zero fielded his units so nicely that he can't seem to get that much value from the Resonance Vault. Here comes the Resonance Vault falling down, finds 2. Looks like it's a warrior and a mage, but the mage is going to be switcherooing right away. Zip-Zap Orb going to follow that up, trying to beat down Zero instead. Taking the focus away from him just to get this second Resonance Vault down. Trying to get 3 this time, but is the stun going to go through? No, it's not. Finds 2 once again. And looks like actually, this is a really good start, especially for DAORIC. Given that he got 2 Apostles twice, and it looks like a third is going to be coming in, and Zero's taken very low, almost to half health.
Yeah, he's getting this early game pressure. UE doing the ting-e, hitting Zero with absolutely everything. Zero below half health, and UE showing his teammates this is how you're supposed to use this build. I'm pretty confused. I'm pretty confused now. Like, what is Zero doing? Bring back what you did in the first and second round, or maybe is UE really his kryptonite? Or who knows? Maybe Kosei and 1437 just chatted him. Hey, can you lose on purpose so we can play too? Yeah, I doubt that. I don't see that as a possibility. They would never they would never do that. But UE showing why he's such a top player on the leaderboard right here, pushing Zero to the corner. All the Apostles are about to gang up now on Zero. It's 5v1. Zero is in trouble, and it's looking like UE came in prepared, and he's doing it. He is doing it, and there's the vault as well. I love it. All the Apostles are just following the balls over to the corner, and Zero is getting a little bit of HP back.
I mean, Apostles love balls, I guess. But anyway, look at the HP in UE. He had full health earlier with a massive advantage over Zero, but it looks like Zero is getting it a bit closer. I mean, who cares about the Apostles? They're just going to be dead. He has Resonance Vault. It's fine. But as long as he can kill the Apostle, I'm sorry, as long as he can kill the Avatar, he can just win this one. But it looks like the first game might just fall to Yui right off the bat. He's forced to go out of the zone. Tailwind dashes right back in, and now another ball gets dodged back by him again. The stun's gonna go through, and like a few auto attacks onto Zero should just do the trick. And first ground goes to Yui. So Zero does bleed. So he does bleed, but can he close it off?
I mean, I think he's bleeding right now. That was a bloody nose right there. He got himself a bloody nose. UE came in swinging. And like I said before it started, a 2-0 from UE to get the momentum going, I think is what he needs.
Oh yeah. And now with this I mean potentially last match, if Zero can actually close this off. Last game, he didn't actually make an effort to cancel any of these Resonance Vaults. So will we see a repeat of the last one? He didn't try to cancel this one again. So very confusing, but he only gets one Apostle in there, and now it's going to welcome to the slam right back out there, but it looks like the Warrior's going to walk right back in. So not that much value from these Resonance Vaults. Maybe the second one is going to make a difference, and now the Apostles on side of Yui is going to be teared down by Zero, now turning his attention onto Yui this time with that Root Trap slide to maybe get some damage dealt onto the front of Yui.
Yeah, but UE's Apostle's really ganging up on the Warrior from Zero. The Warrior is about to drop, so I think UE might go down there, and just finish that guy off. Get that quickly. There it is. Jumps his Guardian in. Now has a small lead on the field. Takes some damage, though, so Zero in a much better spot this time than he was last time.
That's true, but look at the Apostles and where they are right now. And oh my god, he took a headshot to the face and now he's taking a half. So, Yui, this is really very, very bad for him at the moment. Resonance Vault is going to be cast. It's going to find 3, maybe 2, but he's not in there, so he doesn't get the shield or anything. Calls in his Rogue to deal a bit of damage with the breakdancing, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Most awesome ages will heal him back up, but Zero is dealing so much damage. He's getting boxed in by the balls.
Yeah, he's dealing great damage. Zero made some adjustments, very minor ones, but they're working. Nice slam! Big slam right there. UE in trouble. He really needs to... Oh, there it is right there. Another great combo from Zero, and he ties it up.
And there is the headshot. Crazy plays coming from Zero. He looks unstoppable right now. So DAORIC needs to lock in at the moment. This is their last guy.
This is it. If he doesn't lock in, they're going down to the Shadow Realm, and that is a dangerous proposition.
For sure.
Because you're gonna have to play against A8 or Meditate to get back up to the finals. That is not the way you want it to go. You want one of them having to fight up to play you.
Okay, here comes the Resonance Vault. Uses the card shark immediately to get another copy. Gets a bit of that armor, and looks like there's going to be only 2 people in the Resonance Vault, but he chooses not to stay inside of it, which is a questionable play. But I guess it's to dodge the Warrior with the last dude standing, because the hits from those is definitely detrimental.
And he's getting off his vaults, though, and he is getting it onto 2 Apostles for the most part. Now it's only 1, but it was 2 start, so he's getting decent value, and he's not taking the damage he took last time.
Oh yeah, he's not taking that much damage as he did before. That's for sure true. He just allowed Zero to keep harassing him. He did get a really nice early game. Got both of those Resonance Vault where he wanted them to be. And if he could get a Resonance Vault here right now, he could hit 3 people and also have a hiding place to keep Zero out of the way. He needs to find the late game, but he's having a hard time to, since Zero is just always on his ass. Always has that rock and roll just ready, and right now he's just getting autoed at the moment. So how do you get Zero out of your way? And also that headshot to boot. There is no mercy here right now.
No, Zero is flowing. He is in a full flow state right here. Knocking up, getting headshots, knocking up, getting headshots, rocking and rolling, hitting him left, right, and center. Oh, there's a good juke from UE, and he's more of that because he is way behind right now. Welcome to the slam, rearing up with...
I was holding in the pain because the Resonance Vault got canceled literally at the last ball. He threw it out. The trigger discipline was not with UE at that time. Literally, a Resonance Vault got canceled.
But Apostle's
the moment
down.
he let go of the card.
Apostle's down, and Circle is getting smaller. UE still has some life. He's got his shield up, which will cancel out this Zip Zap. And right now, you know, if Yui can get up those shields at the right times, get a couple stuns. Ooh, great play from Zero. Getting the ball off first, getting the hit and canceling Yui's rock and roll. So let's see. Yui needs to, you know, just keep staying around his apostles, and he's so low.
Oh yeah, he's definitely low, but can Zero actually close this out? Apostles on the side of Zero are already dead, and the zone is closing in. Definitely a place where you want the Resonance Vault to go down. It looks like it is going to go down, and we can already call it. Zero is going to get taken down here, but can he actually turn heads and make something happen here?
Nice stun.
A lot of mana to just keep throwing all of these balls as well.
But he keeps walking out of the zone again, just a little bit, right? That's always going to give you that small tick. He's got to be careful. UE bringing it back right now. He's going to get stunned here, but taking small amounts of damage, getting off his own zip zap, and his apostles are putting in work. Here we go. Nice rock and roll from... Oh, yeah, Zero. He's still fighting back. He's doing really well here. But this could be it. This Resonance Vault is going to be the moment where Zero has to leave the zone and just takes way too much damage.
Yeah, he has to leave the zone. The Resonance Vault is there. Forced to walk outside as well. And it looks like Zero is going to be taking down this game. Insane plays from Yui. After all of those cancellations, those awkward, very awkward cancellations, he still gets it out and eliminates Zero. Finally, after taking down two of his teammates, Yui can actually achieve what Zero tried to do, which is to wipe out the entirety of Meditate. But, you know, that's yet to come. So what do you think, Chief? You think Yui can do it?
I think Yui definitely played the composition very clean. I think Kusei is an extremely strong competitor. And I haven't seen Yui play enough to say he's just gonna win. But I'm feeling like Yui is gonna win this one. We're gonna go to that rubber match, and we're gonna see the #1 seeds duel it out.
All right. Again, Karsts here. Now, could we be seeing the same? Could be a mirror, but we're not. Obviously, we're going to be seeing rock and roll once again. If you see a Karst, it's a rock and roll build. And seeing what Kosei has, let's see. Let's see what he got. We already know what Yui got. A lot of shields for sure.
Oh, he's shielding up. He is shielding up. And Kusei, I'm not sure yet. We're about to find out. But what I do know is, you know, Kusei, you know, he used to be all about them Rangers, dropping the traps. Today, it's looking like some Warriors, Rogue, and a Ranger. All right, so nice set of melee units. And here we go. We're going to see the Resonance Vault coming in, but it gets canceled right off the bat. It's followed up by the headshot. Absolutely amazing start right there from Kusei.
That was beautiful. Oh my god. Not only did it get the cancel, also gets the headshot in there for some damage. Yui already in a quarter health. He is literally 1v3ing Meditate right now. Takes out one, but it looks like he unleashed another monster, a bigger Kraken, so to speak.
Yeah, and I mean, that Resonance Vault is gonna be getting all the value, right? He got all 4 apostles right there. That was absolutely huge. And right now, I'd say it's pretty even. Yui down on HP, up in apostles, going for that second apostle kill now. And we've seen how this matchup goes if it goes to the late game. So Kusei, he either needs to finish this off or he needs to, you know, get some of these apostles down, because that Resonance Vault is down and it is doing its tingy.
Oh yeah, he perfectly timed the Zip Zap Orb stun before he could cast that Resonance Vault. So he does get a Resonance Vault down, but can it actually keep him alive? So there's no more Resonance Vault. The balls are going to be coming in now. Does he still have any mana left to actually make something happen? No Resonance Vault in his hand at the moment, but can Kosei close this off before that can even happen?
Because Kusei is hitting him with absolutely every ball. Yui does get the juke on the tailwind dash, so that was huge. He gets away from that ball. That was huge. He needed to stop the chain, and that was it. So now he's going to try to hit him with the Guardian. He's jumping in for the stun, does not land it. The Zip Zap's doing big damage. A lot of stuns on Yui, and Yui needs to be very careful. Big shield coming out.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so here is the big shield, but on the side of Kosei, he does not have any more apostles to actually take advantage of that. He's taken very low, but the zone is coming in right now. He is at half health, and he's just trying to cancel anything that might pop out, followed by a boulder, but the boulder gets canceled by the Zip Zap Orb, and now he's going to be casting a Zip Zap Orb by himself, but it looks like he's going to trap himself right outside of the Resonance Vault.
Trapped outside of the zone, has to come in through the Resonance Vault. Yui making huge plays, and now with a huge Apostle advantage, another cancel coming in from Yui. Kusei might be panicking here. The stun.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, Yui is on fire. He's hitting flow state, and this is getting absolutely crazy. Yui is showing us how to do the tingy, and Kusei is about to drop.
Oh my goodness, Kosei had it in the bag in the early game, but it looks like Yui was just very difficult to just close off. That game was not even this close, but it looks like Yui just made it so. The gap closer is amazing, and it's now a 2v1 situation with a Gardener on the side of DAORIC. And even if the zone closes, he still wins with that HP difference. How was he able to do it? Yui is just insane.
Hey, man, that was clean. So clean. So fresh and so clean.
Disgustingly clean. Honestly. Whoa. Might have taken it for granted. Honestly, I think Kosei might have gotten a bit too overconfident there in the early game. He might have had him on the ropes, but he didn't find a way to close off the game.
No, he did not. And Yui, I saw on the player cam, he just had a little smile, a little smirk on the side of his face. While Kusei was kind of like, what happened? All right, here we go.
This time, no, it is not.
But he still gets hit by the headshot. So it was like the same amount of damage, but he gets off his Resonance Vault. But it only hit one Apostle. So, still a very good start for Kusei.
That's true, but it looks like Kosei this time is going to be focusing on the Apostles, but now the Resonance Vault positions him to find 3, but the one Guardian will be taken down very soon as well.
It's okay, though. Yui has shields all day, and now he's starting to poke away at Kusei while hitting 3 Apostles with his Vault. And, nice shot by Kusei. Ooh. Even though Yui made his Juken Tuken, it was not enough. It was not the right stuff. And right now, Kusei pushing with his Apostles, but Yui's Apostles still very, very strong.
Oh yeah, okay, so here it comes. So DAORIC, they get at half health. We've seen it already before, but now the difference is the Apostles is a bit more equalized. But I think Kosei, in my opinion, if Kosei loses this, I think what he should have done is to focus the Apostles first, but let's not count him off just yet. He's just playing the long game. He's just trying to make sure that the rocks actually hit this time. So that's another rock that does hit, and his Apostles are very much alive, and the Resonance Vault gets canceled.
Kusei causing chaos right there for Yui. Well played, and jumping in with the Warrior, taking Yui super low. Yui was in flow state, but that has switched, that has swapped, and Kusei is on top, doing his tingy, looking very, very strong. Does lose another Apostle. Could go into this with 1v3 Apostles. Let's see if he can get another drop, and gets hit in the face by a rock and roll. Yui gets knocked up. Kusei is fighting. He is battling. He is doing an amazing job getting the stun. Can Yui get it off? Yes. Ooh. The vault does come out.
Pixel perfect dodge from that boulder, and we're in this situation again. Really awful for the side of Kusei. Might not even get a point off of Yui. He's having a very hard time just to get this off, but it looks like the Resonance Vault is going to come down again. A massive shield once more. 1 minute left until the golden zone for the Resonance Vault, where there is nowhere to hide. They're now having a zip-zap battle and now forcing Kosei to actually walk outside of the zone, but oh my goodness! The bump from the previous Resonance Vault gets him, but almost gets him on the last Resonance Vault.
So, Kusei is playing this so well, but I don't think it's gonna matter because these Resonance Vaults will be the difference. He doesn't get knocked up! What a play! What a juke coming out from Yui! Kusei is gonna fall! He has no more space to work with! He is cornered! And Yui with the 2-0 is gonna take us to the final boss match and make 1437 grace us with his presence.
Oh my goodness, we get to see 1437 play today, but not like this. Getting taken down by one person. Can Yui actually can actually do the reverse sweep, or is 1437 gonna put a stop to his reign of terror? It was a crazy matchup, man. It was a crazy match. That is definitely one for the books.
Yo, this is what we live for. We live for the rubber matches. We now get to see the superstars in action. These guys are ready to rumble. These guys are ready to do the tingy. And, 1437, he just wins everything he touches. Yui, new competitor, new blood. I'm sure he knows that he's facing the GOAT, but you know what? I have a feeling he doesn't care. That little smirk that I saw from him last game, I like that. I'm feeling him exuding confidence.
Oh yeah. So seeing as how you has been playing a bit too overconfident in the other half, like I said, Kosei might have needed to actually focus on the apostles more, because it's really the apostles that makes it difficult to close the game. Or maybe who knows? I could be wrong. Because Yui has very monstrous amounts of healing. He has a monstrous amount of sustain. Even the shields were literally helping him, and he couldn't even get a welcome to the slam to actually cancel that off. So his dodging is amazing. His planet is amazing. And then the monster that you've created is Yui, but can he take down the final boss himself, 1437?
We're about to find out. We are about to find out. That is the big question. And, is 1437 also going to use the cars? Probably, right?
Probably, most likely, yeah.
Probably, most likely. We'll go with 99.9% likelihood. And, we haven't really seen the vaults from the meditate side, right? We've been seeing more of a zip-zap tailwind combination, going for the counters, going for the cancels. And Yui's coming out. When you have the vault, it's riskier, right? Because you're playing against all this crowd control. But if you get it off, you have the late game advantage. You are able to do it. And look at that smile on Yui's face. He's going in. 1437, looking focused. I'm loving the stash. I am loving the stash.
All right,
stretching his eyes. Here we go.
Let's get it on. All right.
Let's get it on.
Go on screen, baby.
All right. Are you ready for this?
And it's a delta. It is a delta.
Hey, that's what 1437 does. He does other things. He does it his way. He don't give a flick, flack, patty whack. He's like, ha 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 ha! You guys all do this rock and roll. Rock and roll's for kids. I'm an adult. I will come in and I will feather you to the face, sir.
Or who knows? Maybe he also has rock and roll. But yeah, he's looking like he's playing somewhat of a semi Starfall build. Doesn't look to go for the cancel, but yeah, here it is. There's the rock and roll. He does have a rock and roll, but I guess it's just the basic ones with the passive just to get the stun in, and really fast gameplay. I don't want to look at 1437's perspective. Yui's perspective is a lot more chiller. If you look at 1437's perspective, it's like it's on crack, dude.
Yeah, this man plays at high speed. It's incredible when you see professional gamers. They actually press extra buttons sometimes just to keep their APM up, just to keep their brain moving at the speed they want to be moving at. So here we go. Yui has a nice little corner here, has a little stun up. It does get triggered though, and 1437, taking some damage here, and Yui with the cars should be able to get more HP back. Yui looking very strong in this game one.
Oh my god, he gets the stun. It looks like he gets another Resonance Vault down. And right off the bat, 1437 is already at a quarter health right now with that boulder by himself. So it is a two apostles versus 3 apostles at the moment, but it looks like one is going to fall on the side of Yui, and the follow-up doesn't cancel really much of anything.
Biku, bro, This is going to the late game. Yui is up on HP. This is exactly what Yui wants. This young man is an absolute savage. He is a beast. Look at him. He is pushing 1437 around. He's making him look like a small bone. What is going on here? The GOAT is in trouble. He's got no apostles on the field. He's being pushed to his limits, and Yui is looking so confident.
He even catches that one empowered shot from the Hunter right outside of the zone. He's going to try to get some regeneration out of these boulders, so hopefully he can still use these to heal right back up and also try to take down the Apostles, but he takes a boulder to the face by himself, leaving shield buff being hovered. Can he dodge it? He does not, and the Zip Zap Orb is all he has left. I'm looking outside of 1437, but is this actually going to be enough for him to actually get back up? Might just be a for loss here. He does get the cancel on the Resonance Vault, but is that going to be enough for the late game?
And ladies and gentlemen, look at this! Yui is going to be one game away from a reverse sweep. This young man is going absolutely ham, and 1437 has a look of, that was interesting.
DAORIC is going insane, and it looks like Yui is carrying the entire team right now. That was some insane plays just being taken down one by one, and can 1437 conquer this? We'll see for sure.
This is incredible. We are seeing history in the making right here. UE has shown up to play, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game that could take them to the grand finals, right? The winner, no, the winner's bracket finals, sorry. And oh my goodness, I am in shock right now. I've never seen anybody push 1437 like this and look so dominant. He gets off the vault, he gets away from the ball, and you know, this is some scary stuff for 1437. UE looking strong, looking confident, and here we go. The early game coming to an end, and right now it's pretty even, but small lead for UE.
Yeah, it is definitely a very small lead, even with the Starfall's flurry is already done on the side of 1437. He still needs to close out the Avatar. He keeps bonking his head onto these boulders, and not much is happening, but the Apostle advantage is very much alive. The one warrior is still alive there, but it looks like it's going to be a 2v3 situation, but the Resonance Vault might just change everything. The health difference is massive. The Apostle difference is massive. It's not looking really good for 1437 at the moment.
Every vault gets out. Every vault play by Yui is absolutely perfect. It's actually insane. He's able to time these so well, and it's such a large investment. But these tailwinds are not cutting it from Meditate. They're not getting enough value compared to the Resonance Vaults. And that is the difference. Yet again, we've got 1437. He gets stunned during the dash, gets caught by another auto attack, does get off his own rock and roll, misses another dash, and UE is just chilling, styling hard with his endless shields, putting 1437 in the corners, and picking off the final Apostle is UE. This is looking like it might be the reverse sweep. DAORIC is coming out huge. They're stunning the world, and they're looking to knock Meditate down into the Shadow Realm. But it's not over yet.
That Resonance Vault cancel could be huge here, but he already has another one in his hand, but it doesn't have enough mana to actually pull it off. Gonna copy that Zip Zap Orb to maybe make something happen with that damage, but the damage on the Zip Zap Orb on the side of 1437 is huge. If you did not see, he had a maxed out Zip Zap Orb, so maxed out length and seconds, but the Apostle difference is what's keeping Yui alive. The shield is what's keeping him alive, and now the Resonance Vault is gonna fall, and it looks like Meditate will at the same time. What?
This is insane. We are seeing a shift in Apeiron. We are seeing the #1 seeded team, I believe, coming into this, getting knocked down by DAORIC, who have been steaming forward through this tournament. UE, an absolute beast, gets the reverse sweep, and I am absolutely blown away. This is incredible. Oh my goodness, DAORIC is real.
Holy crap. That just happened.
I'm speechless. I am speechless, bro. That was like he won that very, very convincingly, right? That was not the last game was kind of close, but the vault against the dash, we see it right now. The vault against the dash. If you outplay the dash, you just win. You get more damage onto the apostles. And oh my goodness, LeBron of Apeiron. Okay, I'm seeing some. That's a big shout out right there.
This was a Sharpie moment, man. He took down everyone. They took down Leo, Boot Nation, Meditate. What is going on? What the hell? Who is this team? Where did they come from? That is crazy.
My goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. From an 0-2 deficit against Meditate. Nobody called that. Nobody would have thought that. Nobody would have thought that. If there was betting going on right there, so many people would have lost on their bets. For sure. Wow.
Indeed. So yeah, we thought you were talking about flow state. So what's the opposite of flow state?
Bro state.
Bro state. All right, so yeah, in the winners finals, we're gonna have Ancient 8 versus DAORIC. They have to fight Khan, and we have yet to see the rest of their team play, so that's gonna be tomorrow. But now we're gonna go on the other side of the bracket. We're gonna go with Boot Nation versus Crypto Inside and Dude Ain't Duck and AvocadoDAO. But yeah, let's take this time to talk about our sponsors for today. We're going to be talking about Puffverse. So Puffverse is a mobile Web3 game. Puffverse also, they even have their own Puff universe where you can literally play this game where you can play with your friends in obstacle courses and get to the very end, win prizes, and also they have NFTs and the token coming out soon. The what do you call this? The Puff Astronaut is going to be minting out soon. Don't forget that you need to fill up the form. You can find it in the comments in the chat. So fill up that form to get raffled into some IGO points for their token. So yeah, before the next games, before the next match, let's see. Anything else do we need to unwrap?
No, I mean, everyone needs to make sure if they want to be in this giveaway that they have to fill in the form that is posted in the stream chat, and that will get them entered into the raffle for the IGO points. So make sure you do that. We're going to go to a short break. So click on the pinned post, get signed up, and when we get back, we're going to have some more epic action. DAORIC! Doing the thing, coming out 3-2 on top, knocking Meditate down to the Shadow Realm. Congratulations. I cannot wait to see how this tournament progresses.
Sky Mavis, as a company started out with Axie, and then eventually, evolved into this grand company that is now building a distribution platform that's built around the infrastructure of Web3.
Axies are fierce and adorable pets. You can battle them, you can collect them. Axies are NFTs, so you actually own them.
Our core business include building games which have real player-owned economies. Also, we create a marketplace to empower the games and also the players.
Axie is the #1 NFT project by all-time transaction volume at 4.2 billion, and the most played NFT game of all time.
When we look back from the incident itself, it's a pretty big emotional hit, right? When you think that everything you have been working towards might be going down.
I think a lot of people would have crumbled in that type of situation, but we had the support of the community. They were cheering us on.
I'm really glad that we were able to pull through and then also refund all of the users.
When it comes to trying to figure out what happened behind the scenes, Google people have been very helpful, supportive, and friendly to us.
We have been doing deep level forensics, working with top security experts. We now have Google Cloud as one of the validators, which is a very big deal for us.
Working with Google Cloud, I think, is super important for us to really be able to scale our user base.
Google Cloud visited our office here in Ho Chi Minh City, going through some of the infrastructure to make sure that nothing bad can happen.
Axie is a game that's turned into a movement. We know we're doing our job when our players are getting their friends, their family, even their grandma involved with Axie.
With Axie, we've tried to provide value to the players through making a fun game, which is high entertainment value, but at the same time also gives more back in the long term. Sky Mavis, as a company,
And we are back. Oh my goodness. We are seeing upsets. We are seeing flame being thrown from team to team. Such amazing matches. DAORIC coming out up 3-2 against Meditate. And now we're going to be moving down to the Shadow Realms. And we're going to be doing our first losers bracket match between Food Nation and Crypto Inside.
Insane. All right. Food Nation and Crypto Inside has just...
Oh boy, what's going on? Things are happening. Things are happening. Things are happening. We're jumping around, but we're back. We're back.
But we're back. All right. Technical difficulties, but hey, we're back. So I was saying, Food Nation and Crypto Inside. Crypto Inside has been around for I believe the second Guild Wars, and they hit third place on their debut tournament. They came in that time and got into Apeiron, and still they are standing, and also went over half the first half. Durfest is a name that I have known from back then. I'm not really sure who these other people are, but knowing Crypto Inside, they bring in the strongest people. Rin, I also know. I've seen them in the ladder. Yeah.
Rin was actually on my team on AGG. He was one of my scholars. He was always a very, very talented, hard-working grinder.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering where exactly he went. Now I know.
All right. Well, I know who you're rooting for this time. I'm not.
No, I don't take it personal. He wanted to win, and there was too much going on, and it wasn't organized enough for him to be able to compete at the highest level. You know, because a lot of our players did go over to the Bood Nation. So he found another option, and here he is. And I hope that, and he's actually the #1 seed on Crypto Inside. So I would love to see Rin come out and make a name for himself today. But obviously, I am going for my boys, Bood Nation, Sensi, one of my, captains. So always rooting for them. But I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm excited to see how Crypto Inside does. The loser of this match is out.
All right. So high stakes currently at this current game. So whoever loses here, they're just automatically out. Let's talk about some of these players here. So yeah, Rin did used to be in AGG, and now he's at Crypto Inside, and we did see him perform as well. Now, looking as how I think we're going to be jumping again just to start the matchup. So our first game would be, so it's going to be Bins versus Say, and the last seed would be Rin and Sensi. I'm not sure if we're going to get to that on either side, but I know Sensi is one of your powerhouses in the Bood Nation.
Well, we have to get to it on one side or the match would never end. We will see the third player from at least one team. And who knows, maybe we'll be blessed with another rubber match. Maybe, the Crypto Inside boys are going to be able to come through and take down Bood Nation. But the thing is, Bood Nation lost to, who is... Oh, boy. Sorry. Bood Nation was knocked down, by DAORIC, who is just... They're on a meteoric rise right now. So let's see. Let's see if Crypto Inside has what it takes.
Alrighty. So I'm already seeing what they've got going. So it's gonna be Bins versus Durfus for their third seeds. And okay, so camera on Bins, no camera on the side of Durfus. But yeah, we don't really care about their faces. We care about the action, the plays, and what's gonna happen in the game. All right, so they're just gonna be starting and queuing sometime soon now. Could be another massive upset. So yeah, because both teams that was founded by 1437, both Bood Nation along with Meditate, are currently in the lower bracket. So at some point they will face each other, and that's the sad reality,
Well, not if Crypto Nation or Crypto Inside wins, right? If they knock him out right here, then But if Bood Nation comes through and does the tingy, they will very, very highly likely be playing against their Meditate brethren and having to fight, to fall out of the Nether Realms. So that's not what you want to happen.
Oh yeah, you do not want that to happen. So, all right. Let's look at one of them. I'm excited to see what Durfus has to bring on the table. Bringing in a Foresty. And looking at what he has Zip Zap Orb, he has Electrostatic Ray, and not only that, he also has the Tsunami Cannon. Some of the abilities are favorites of mine. Not so much on the Electrostatic Ray. Yes, it gets very annoying. But knowing Bins, he's probably playing the good old reliable Gust Wind, Zip Zap, Tailwind Dash.
I mean,
we all know and love.
That is what we saw for the first couple months of competitive play, right? At least in the Ronin era, let's call it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I kind of miss it now, At the time, it was like, everyone using the feathers, and now it's like, yay, someone's using the feathers. This is great. And Durfus coming in. Bins taking a lot of damage right here. This is looking like a great start for Durfus. He's hitting him, and hitting him again. Oh, I think he canceled the Ray right there. And Bins is about to drop. He needs to make some space. Let's see what he can do if he can get out of here. Right now, Durfus is pushing. He's chasing, and he's keeping the pressure on. Nice feathers from Bins. Getting a nice hit up, but it's not enough. And boom, Durfus drops him.
He needs some plays. He needs some milk because that was a lot of damage in the early game with that tsunami cannon. Durfus had a very humongous lead in the very beginning. Could just be very difficult for Vince to fight.
Did you say he needs some milk?
He needs some milk. You know the meme? He needs some milk.
I'm old, man. I'm old. I don't know about the memes, but
honestly, that's also an old meme. Honestly, you know what? That's
like got milk. Like got milk?
No. Oh man, got milk was some meme before memes were even a thing.
It wasn't even. I was gonna say, bro, that was before memes existed. Literally, that's funny. Actually, that's funny. Got milk, one of those original back in the day memes. You know what I'm saying? But you know, milk ain't even that good for you, bro. They lied to us. They straight lied to us. But anyway.
Really? All right. Before we talk about the intricacies of milk, it looks like aggressiveness is coming in from Bin right now. But it looks like he's losing the zip-zap battle fight. Needs to switcheroo right away for that HP gain. He is fighting somebody playing a Foresty, so there is some earth in there. But it looks like he gets the stun and cancels the electrostatic ray. Did he actually touch the ray to get that snare in there? The snare could be huge because there is a tsunami cannon waiting in his hand right now.
But no, Binz is getting munched up yet again. He does have 4 apostles on the field, but he's not able to get away from the damage. He's now getting targeted by all the apostles, the mages, everything. He's down to 1 shot. Binz is in trouble. Headshot incoming. He already used his dash. Ah! It misses!
Oh my god!
Oi! So Binz is running away. He is staying safe. Uh-oh. If that hits him, it's over. If that hits him, it's over. But he gets in a good corner. He gets away. But is he gonna... Oh! Binz! Nice move!
Binz is still staying alive. That's insane. Oh my god.
Great
Okay, so here's the
movement.
follow-up. Could get another follow-up in there. He has the air C5. Oh, gets him on it while in the follow-up. Could get the return. It's going to be massive, but it's not going to be enough. Tsunami Cannon's going to miss again, but Binz gets knocked out. Whoa, my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, but we are getting word that Binz is going to win by default because Durfus is playing way beyond like ping levels that is needed for a stable fight. So 200 plus ping is a no, and by default Binz is the winner and will continue to fight.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So, I guess Binz moving on to the next game. And, oh, Durfus was the number 2. Okay. And I guess Say will be up next? That's what it...
Alright.
I think Say will be up next, and we're gonna have to say what happens. Meh.
Okay. All right. Let's start the next game. Man, the dad jokes does not leave, huh? Oh man.
I broke
Binz versus Say.
Hell yeah, that made me super happy. Binz versus Say. And you know, all I gotta say is he's got some making up to do. Because
say what you want to say, man.
I gotta say what I gotta say. You know, with Durfus getting the win and being DQ'd, Sai's gotta say what he wants to say, and it better be I'm gonna win this shit today. So let's see, because he's got to bring it back now for Crypto Inside. They still have their number 1 player. They still got Rin sitting there, but I don't think you want to have, you know, Rin responsible to take all 3 players on, especially when, you know, he was one of the kind of, you know, Sensi was kind of one of the leaders, Rin was kind of one of the learners, the students. If this would be a big day if he was able to take out the teacher.
Oh yeah, he is the prodigal son. So like him returning and fighting his past comrades. Well, this is a story, you know. Who knows? Maybe Rin is gonna be the final boss and he'll pull off a Yui. But of course, you know, like we don't want to see Boot Nation just get removed just like that. But at the end of the day,
are we calling reverse sweeps a Yui now? Because that totally makes sense, like a U-turn.
That was the first time it ever happened, right?
Whoa.
I'm not mistaken, Mr. Producer, or did anything like that happen in the first and second day and we never got to see it? And it's never going to be seen by the light of day.
Well, bro, When you get a reverse sweep, you just make a Yui. You know what I'm saying? You just turn around, you go the other way, and that other way is victory.
You know what?
Love
Yui sounds kind of like it doesn't give it justice.
No,
Downward,
Yui in
downward.
English in America, Yui means to do a U-turn. Like, hey, pull a Yui.
Oh, or
Yeah,
Yui,
bro.
the main character in The Boys. Huey.
No, Huey.
I don't know.
Yui! I love that show. It might be one of the best shows ever. They did such a good job.
Oh yeah,
I really,
freaking love it.
really enjoy that. All right, the match is starting. We are going in to the next game. Say versus Bins. We are live, and all right, both players have taken some damage. Bins is down on HP. Say is looking strong, and right now, Say is down 1 apostle.
All right, so being down 1 apostle, but they are both. Oh my God, Say is also playing Tsunami Cannon. So it is a Tsunami Cannon focused team. It is interesting how these different teams, the meta has never looked so good in my opinion. Because you think everybody's gonna play AC6 with Earthsea 1, but no, it's Earthsea 1 plus something else. But it looks like Crypto Inside is focusing on these Tsunami Cannons, and if the Tsunami Cannon connects, oh, is this gonna be it? The chain Tsunami Cannon, and Bins gets taken down by Say. Wow.
Yeah, you're right. I do like seeing these different teams, and all of them, you know, have kind of their farm. You see the farm, the best farm they have, basically, the best combination of things they have. And each team is playing their farm very well.
Yep. So whatever they got available, they're using it extremely well. Honestly, I would have seen more about Durfus because honestly, Durfus is a really good player. But yeah, it's sad that's how it happened. But yeah, seeing as how Say plays, I bet he plays just as well or even better. Seeing as how he just eliminated Bins in just a snap.
So here we go, going into game 2. Say trying to even out this series. The laser beam coming out, not hitting Bins so far. Oh wait, did it hit him when he pulled in? Yes, it did.
Oh my God, it did! Wow.
It must have hit him on the way in right there, right? That was a bit odd.
It was a bit odd. Maybe it was the switcheroo. Who knows? Something that registered. Who knows? But yeah, he got snared, but there is no follow-up to it. Say is already at a only healing right back up from this, and now one of the apostles gets leaded back in. The follow-up is going to be used, but Zipzap Orbs does not get affected by the castle guard, and now almost all of the apostles are dead on the side of Bins, and now it is time to wait for some mana and unleash the beast. 3 AC5s are in hand, almost enough to actually cancel each and every ability.
Woo!
The Zipzap Orbs, the Tailwind,
feathers,
and the close
big.
for this.
Big feathers from Bins right there. Bins in the driver's seat and taking Say down. And honestly, Say had nothing to say right there. That was just a smack, whack, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And Bins, you know, 1 win away from putting Bood Nation in a huge lead.
We're not running out of Say puns, huh?
You don't say.
all right. Okay, this game is cooked. But yeah, so welcome to the slam. Off a start from Bins right there, leaping shield buff, being hovered, watching and waiting. They have Foresties and Earthsea 5s. Desecrated Ground was not something that I was expecting today. Fire C5, I was somewhat expecting it, but not Desecrated Ground. It was almost dead in the water back in season 1 when everybody just shifted to Earthsea 1, Earthsea 6. It's insane how the meta just shifts.
There is the cancel, and we're seeing it. Say is getting smacked around today. He's down to 1/3 HP, and Bins is keeping the pressure on, going for the knockup. The laser beam comes out. He is gonna get a stun, but I mean, he's taking so much damage. And look at this, Bins preparing for the push-in with the baby cage. Catches Say yet again. Well played by Bins, using that baby cage to keep space. Now the EC5 coming out. He needs to get some massive HP back, does Say. It doesn't look like it's going to work. Bins coming in, and he's going to take him down. Oh, wait,
Oh
no.
my
Say
gosh.
gets away and does get some healing.
Okay, only a quarter health. Oh, but the AC5 is gonna get eaten. Okay, he does that. dodge away from it now. Electrostatic Ray might get him stunned right there. The return is going to be massive, just going to get pushed back right now. Say it ain't so. He's still alive. Gets that snare right there. No. Okay, he doesn't have a follow-up with the Tsunami Cannon. Doesn't have the Tsunami Cannon attacks available just yet. He still has more Apostles, but it looks like he's gonna milk this one Apostle for all the HP it has left just to heal right back up.
He did get a lot back.
Bins is coming.
Yeah, he did get a lot back, and Bins is trying to end this and tell Say to say my name, say my name. Here we go, and that's it! Bins with the return feathers says good night, good fight, GG. I'm still going, baby. Well done by Bins.
All right, only one more member on the side of Crypto Inside. Will Rin actually bring it back?
Bro, that would be nuts. That would be absolutely nuts. And I love his sweater. That looks awesome.
Oh yeah. Oversized sweater.
Rin actually kind of looks like what I thought he might look, or no, Say looks like what I thought Rin. This is still Say. Say's got a great sweater. I wonder what if Rin had the same sweater, man. They have the same sweaters, man.
Yeah, man, it's gonna look so good. We're gonna get all the chicks, man. Oh, not how I'd expected Rin to look like. Honestly, we've got. I guess I got too used to looking at all these Filipino faces. Like any white face, I'm just gonna be like, oh, that's what you look like. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I guess Rin is actually like a goat now. He's out here crushing people. Damn. Rin, you want to be my scholar again? You want to be my scholar? 70-30, bro. 70-30. Got you, bro.
Who's the 70?
Him, obviously.
Kidding.
Duh, man. Come on, man.
The toy, man.
Come on, Biku, man. What are you gonna do like that, man?
I'm not a slave to the money, man.
No,
that ain't cool, man.
That ain't cool,
Fight
man.
the system. 4 more years.
4 more years, man. Alright, here we go. Rin has to do big things now. I mean, let's see if Rin can come in here and stomp a Wampa all over Food Nation. Game time, baby. Game time.
Game time. And it looks like, oh my god, it's going to be Delta on Delta action in the final match. Rin holding the last the last stand for Crypto Inside in this tournament. Is it going to be an upset, or is it going to be the start of another Yui, another reverse sweep? Honestly, if Yui's a U-turn, that actually makes more. That's actually hilariously, you know.
I know it took a while, but right? Isn't that good?
Yeah, it makes sense. You know, a Yui, yeah.
You're like, I like this English language thing. This is cool,
yeah,
man.
that's insane. Wow, man.
Alright, we just leveled up Biku to the next level. He knows about them Yuis now, and we all know about Yui now in all the different ways. Alright, we're jumping into it. Rin has the weight of his team on his shoulders. He needs to do big tingies right now, and he's bringing out that AC5. He's taking out some apostles with some big feather smacks, and I'm excited to see. But right now, Rin is down on HP.
Yep, he's down on HP, and he has been focusing on the apostles, but Vince has just been looking for some avenues on how he could go in. I mean, he did bring out literally the same build. Maybe this could be a moment where you could say, anything you can do, I can do better, but being at half health at this very moment might not be it. C5 almost got casted, but was canceled by the follow-up, and he has to walk back away, maybe get some mana in there first. Oh, but just chooses to save the mage, and now he takes a lot of damage from the apostles. There's literally one more last dude standing auto attack, and he's dead. And now Vince is just chilling, going after his last mage. And the ARC5 could just be it. He gets the snare, he gets another AC5 in, but will that really be enough? Takes some of that flurry in there, but the rest of it is just gonna be it for a death sentence.
Did Rin send out some feathers at the top right of the screen and then switcheroo in and try to do like a sneaky McGeeky?
He tried. Oh my god, and it looks like Vince is having some technical difficulties. Little sister problem over there. All right, yeah. Give her some candy, goes away. All right, Vince with the fast gameplay.
Well played, Vince. That was
the family member.
Like, hey, yo, instead of saying, hey, I'm busy, he's like, all right, here, candy, gotta go. Close the door behind you. All right, thanks, sis.
All right, honestly, look at that and that pink water bottle. See, this is what makes champions, man.
Hey,
Being hydrated.
Pink is a man's color.
Yes,
that's all I
pink.
gotta say.
Pink is a man's color indeed. Anybody that doesn't say that it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bad taste.
Yeah, to all you pink haters out there, poof to you. All right, Rin, back against the wall. He needs a win right here for his team, or else they are gonna be eliminated. Oh my goodness, Bins hitting him with the feathers right in the chest. All of them connecting. This is not looking good for Rin.
Oh wow. Look at that plays coming out of Bins. He's been eating a lot of these abilities, but doesn't look like his HP is budging whatsoever. The zone has not closed in just yet, not even in the field at the moment, but it looks like we could even choose a victor here. Oh my, the switcheroo takes them side to side, but that might have been a bad idea for the side of Rin there. He takes the follow-up, takes the AC5. Is this going to be the execute? Literally one hook Tua away from dying. Rin needs to just steer clear off of Bins at the moment, but Bins just wants to go in. Switcheroo's right off and autos him to death. That's GG's.
Wow.
And good night, Crypto inside.
How crazy is that? Bins, coming back and ending up sweeping the entire team. Crypto inside has been removed from this bracket. And, I mean, amazing job by Bins carrying Boot Nation, not even making Rizia and Sensi play a game.
Yeah, I mean, he's been working very hard. Almost every morning, he would be at the Boot Nation VC. Like, I was kind of concerned if he even had family members, but good thing he had his camera open. We saw a family member come in. Oh, okay, cool. He's loved. He's not just stuck in his room, just playing Apeiron all day.
He's loved. There's someone that cares about him. Perfect. We are winning tonight. Bins did the tingy. Congratulations. And people, we have another giveaway. It's very important you fill out the form in chat. There's another one up there. It's going to be for some summer Axies. So if you play Axie, or if you're looking to be able to earn more, daily tickets, to earn more on the various different games, level up that special Axie and, be able to earn all kinds of different currencies with it. You want to be able to, win, then you need to fill out the form. Which is going to be coming in chat any second now. Let me see. Do we see it? Yeah, the form will be coming. So make sure you sign up quickly. Make sure you do the tingy. And what do you think, man? Like, Boot Nation, kind of what we expected coming into the tournament, that they'd be moving up.
Yeah, and definitely. Not even kind of. This is exactly what we expected out of them. Now, so they move up the bracket. They're going to be fighting Gemeta Gaming tomorrow. And on the other side of the bracket is going to be Dude Ain't Duck, the last resort of the Apeiron OGs, versus AvocadoDAO, an OG partner of Apeiron that is actually the people that did knock out the first set of OGs. Will they be erasing all of the OGs in this final match? They took out Leo. Dude Ain't Duck is coming up next. Avocado pulling in some spicy guac today. And whoever wins this has to fight Meditate tomorrow.
Hey, this is going to be a crazy one. So, before we go to break, the form is up. Everyone in chat, make sure to enter the Summer Axie giveaway. Game time, baby. And then when we are finished, we will, words are hard. We're going to go to a quick break. After that break, we're going to come back. We're going to have some winners and we're going to have some more action. So stay tuned and be ready because the AGW is coming right back at you.
See ya.
Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies. On
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Oh baby, we have our last match of the night. Dude Ain't Duck versus AvocadoDAO. Welcome back, Biku. How's it going, my dude?
I am great. I am good. I got some water with me. Let's get it on. The last games we're all about upsets. Boot Nation moving forward. Crypto Inside going down. Meditate going to the lower bracket is insane. What a day. What a day. And now here comes the final one. Avocado getting through it all. Who knew that they could make it this far? But yeah, last game is always the hypest. But of course, this isn't the last day of it all. We're still gonna see the next game tomorrow. And yeah, have you seen Dude Ain't Duck? Dude Ain't Duck's icon. I'm not sure if this is AI, but yeah, it's a cute duck.
It's great.
Ablaze versus Tanbot, by the way, for the first round.
Tanbot, also a ex-AGG member. So good to see him finding a home and finding his way into this amazing tournament. And he's going to be up first. The match has begun. And I'm excited to see. I'm voting for my boy Tanbot. Let's get it, brother.
All right, let us go and get it, baby. Now, looking at both of them, they're both playing Foresties. Very interesting plays. I'm expecting them to be playing Earthsea 1 Rock and Roll, but I don't want to jinx it. But I do know Tanbot could potentially be playing a drag to the bottom build, because that's what he's been playing in the past, and he could still be playing it now.
Drag to the bottom also has its place. And when you're comfortable with it, if you can get the right angles, that could be huge. But all right, here we go. AI Blaze against Tanbot, and right off the bat, Blaze getting off his vault and juking the dash. So great start, but he has taken a little bit of damage, and Tanbot is chilling at the bottom, hanging out, about to squirt them sprinklers. Oh, some WC6.
Oh my god, Limit Zero is here. So, you guys don't know, this thing deals a lot of damage, cancels some of your healing as well. Here comes the headshot, and it's Tanbot. Can he actually get it down? Oh my god, takes that full headshot, and now he's going to be burning from the feet. Formless damage, but Ablaze taking some damage of his own, and now hoping that the Water C6 would take out his Apostles first. But what could be the aftermath of this? He does have the Resonance Vault there, no cancel to dispute that, but jumping out of it is going to be one of his Warriors, and here comes the first rock and roll.
Yeah, and it is not going to connect. Tanbot, though, is down about a third of his HP. Jumping in, trying to take out that Warrior. Warriors are quite deadly. And Tanbot taking a lot of damage here. Blaze dropping some good hits, evening this match out, and it's looking like two of Tanbot's Apostles are about to drop.
That's true. I mean, I'm pretty confused where Blaze is taking some of these damage from. You'd think that Tanbot has taken way more damage than he has. Sub-Zero Freeze hasn't seen that much value, but seeing as how there is still more Apostles on the side of Ablaze, I guess it's not working that much. I guess AC, Earth C6 trumps over Water C6, but the rocks make the difference.
Right there, juking all of Blaze's rocks while hitting 3 of his own. Just getting the upper hand is Tanbot, but he's down 1 Apostle to none. And he's in a very decent position now. Nice snipe from Blaze. And here we go. Tanbot waiting for the circle to close. And as they close, this WC6 is going to be absolutely destructive.
Oh yeah, okay, so it's closing right now, but it's not at that sweet spot yet. It still needs to wait 30 more seconds before it is going to start becoming relevant, but he gets the cancellation on that Resonance Vault. Could he have another one in his hand? He gets the stun right outside the zone. Takes way too much damage. 1 rock should just do the trick, or maybe just an auto. He just literally just needs 1 more damage dealing ability or auto, and this is already a game for Tanbot. Here's the rock, here's the swing, but nope, it did not hit. 1 more rock out of Ablaze, and it looks like he's already healing right back up, maybe from
Tanbot, though. Tanbot, though, is getting caught.
Still alive.
He's getting caught over and over. Blaze just changed so many, and Blaze bringing it back. Tanbot down to 1 hit, and one more auto is gonna do it if Tanbot doesn't keep up his shields. Here we go, the vault coming out, and Tanbot dropped.
Gosh.
Wow, what a game from Blaze. What a comeback, and what a run at the end.
They were literally neck and neck. Early game, mid game, but the late game, that was upsetting. That was Tanbot's game. If he only needed to hit one more rock at him, maybe he shouldn't have been so greedy. Oh my god, that supernova being used by Blaze. Now, I mean, that doesn't really matter here in this tournament. You don't win harder, or lose harder. You just win.
Hey man, well played. What a great match to start off this set, series, and everything. Remember, whatever team loses is going to be knocked out of the tournament, so this really, really, really matters. WC6 coming out. Tanbot, let's see if he can adjust and if he can bring this back, or is Blaze going to start this off with a blazing start?
All right, so Sub-Zero Freeze gonna chip away at that one Guardian. Doesn't have a card chart to cast another one, so it's gonna be a waiting room for the Sub-Zero Freeze. Now he needs to play the Apostles. He does have 2 Frost Armors there to deal some AoE damage to maybe take down this one warrior that they're dealing with. So it looks like Tanbot is going for the angle of taking out the Apostles first and then go for Blaze, because I think the late game is inevitable.
Hey, and in the late game, you know, Vault versus WC6, Sub-Zero, they're both pretty evenly sized circles, right? So both of them, whoever can get it off, whoever can play around the stuns of their opponent better is gonna have the advantage. But this time, Tanbot has a huge Apostle advantage, completely different than last game. So let's see how this plays out. But also, Blaze still at pretty healthy HP.
Yep. And now Sub-Zero Freeze is going to be casted right at the middle of that Resonance Vault. I'm not sure if it's actually going to do anything to the Resonance Vault, but it's definitely going to take down that one warrior that's stuck in there, along with the other warrior on the side of Tanbot.
Big cancel.
Tanbot is at full health, very comfortable too.
Big cancel from Tanbot, stopping the next vault. So while his Sub-Zero is taking out the Apostles, he's focusing on Blaze. And right now, Tanbot is in a huge lead. Let's see though, because last game it was similar. Tanbot was in a good position, and Blaze found an opening, went in, hit a couple jabs, and was able to follow up with hooks and uppercuts. Here we go, Blaze bringing out them big boy shields now.
Oh my god, alright. So Tanbot just a bit too trigger happy there, not thinking twice about saving some mana. He just keeps hitting all these boulders, one boulder after the other.
Oh!
There it goes once again, and boom, the auto from the warrior and the chip away damage from the Sub-Zero Freeze will spell his death.
Wham,
and now they're
bam.
tied.
Wham, bam, 1-1. That is what we like to see. Going to our third game. These players, whoever can win this, is going to put their team in an amazing position.
Yep, wham, bam, shambalam.
I would have said thank you, ma'am, but I like Shambalam too. Nice, nice, nice touch, Shambalam. All right, we're Shambalamming, baby. Here we go. Game 3, Blaze versus Tanbot. It's Dad versus AG. AG money. Oh, first cancel right off the bat. Tanbot feeling groovy, feeling funky.
All right, feeling funky, and he's a slippery monkey himself. The 3 mana Sub-Zero Freeze. Honestly, Featherweight is doing a lot of work here. Sub-Zero Freeze gonna get casted right on the middle, just to focus out that one mage. So no more switcheroos, no more follow-ups, no more anywhere. Really good.
Well, when you
really good pick off.
When you play Sub-Zero on one Apostle, it'll just silence it. So it's really nice that you can either use it against multiple Apostles and get tons of damage, or if you're like, you know what, I don't want him to do this certain move, you just shut one down. So interesting play by Tanbot. It seems to have been working pretty well because he's up on Apostles, about to be up by 2.
Yep, he's seeing the strengths of what he can focus on, and focusing on the Apostles really is the best play there.
So, you know, it's looking like Tanbot's in a really good spot here. It feels like the early mid games have been going to Tanbot. Let's see if Blaze can bring it back in the late game yet again.
All right, so with that late game being threatened, but it looks like Tanbud does have the upper hand. The Resonance Vault is going to be there, try to equalize the amount of apostles that are present, but it looks like the vault canceled one of the frost armors on the side of Tanbud. Now all of these rocks that you need to dodge. Oh my goodness, he doesn't get the rock copies again. So he needs to wait for the rock to come back up, because if you miss one rock, there is no second rock coming soon. But he does get that Sub-Zero freeze in there, cancels the rock. He doesn't have a copy, but seeing it has there only 2 minutes left, he might just have another copy. There it is.
Hey, the rocks are rocking and rolling from both sides. Sprinklers are spraying. You know, it's so funny. The sprinklers look so underwhelming, but it actually does quite a lot of damage, especially if you can hit the player with 2 of the circles. And here we go. Vault's coming out. Shield's going up. A little bit of zip to the zap. And Tanbot's taking a lot of damage here. A lot of damage. And it looks like Blaze has figured out how to rock and roll just a little bit better, but Tanbot returning fire. Both players getting low. Tanbot now hitting. These players are getting so low. The next rock and roll could be the decider. Oh my goodness, both players are going down to 1 HP. Who's gonna bring this home? Who's gonna put their team in a 1-0 lead? The Vault's coming. Tanbot is sitting in the red zone. And he's pushed into the red zone, and Blaze reverse sweeps and takes the first set. Choi oi, let's go. What a freaking match.
That is insane. Wow, it was so close. Honestly, I saw a silver lining from Tanbot. There was a possibility, literally a possibility, that he could have won that, because he got stuck outside of the zone, took a lot of damage. Again, 1 auto attack away, and he could have lived. But that didn't happen. All right, guys. Okay. It looks like due to one of the players, specifically on Avocado side, Tanbot will automatically win this round against Blaze. Due to let's see, due to some rules were broken, so Tanbot will win this and will continue to play. Tanbot versus Misin next. Misin, it's Misin, right? Like the spice, or Ajinomoto or something.
Hey, I mean, let's
Umami.
see. He needs to be spicy right now. You know, he needs to be spicy right now. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So Tanbot versus Misin coming up next. Let's just go ahead and get started in that. But honestly, very close game. Extremely close game. Because knowing that he would have an advantage if he did have more apostles at the very end there, but he was just taking way too much damage from those boulders. He got his boulder canceled, and Blaze did not get his boulder canceled. So yeah, that was very difficult.
Wow. All right. Well, heartbreaking moment right there. Heartbreaking. And here it is. We're gonna have Tanbot moving on, and he's gonna try to, you know, get that 2-0 lead. Dude ain't duck. Taking the 1-0 start. Avocado now needs to dig in and see, you know, what they have inside of them. They're going to really have to reach deep to bring this one back.
All right, let's go. Misin is actually a really good player. He was the one that actually took out most of the players on Leo's side because of his really amazing juking abilities. Like, if this guy was at a shooting range, everyone would miss. Everyone would miss, honestly, if he was the target.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm excited to see if Avocado, you know, can bring this back. That was a really well played first set of games right there. Very, very close, going down to the wire. All right. I hear it.
All right, Misin, bringing some spice in for Avocado. Is umami a spice, or is it a?
Umami's it's a fish. It's a really expensive kind of nasty. I think it's like intestines or something.
Oh wait, seasoning, umami seasoning. I'm talking about the umami seasoning. You know, the umami seasoning.
Is it like seaweed pieces? What is it? I'm not exactly sure. I'm not actually sure. But all right. Anyway, so we're going in. It's game time.
You know, MSG. Yeah, screw it. Tanbot versus Misin, and yeah, these Curse of Darkfire were actually the annoying part of this. Curse of Darkfire mixed with the Earthsea 1 was very difficult to play against, especially if he always had it in his hand and if he always had it in the field. So Tanbot might actually have a hard time fighting this.
Okay, well, I mean, that's scouting, right? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come in and get an advantage before the game even starts. It's probably the biggest advantage you can get, right? Getting a skill advantage where you go into the game and you have something that counters them. That's really gives you the upper hand throughout the early, mid, and late game. And, you know, Tanbot playing as Sub-Zero, getting a lot of damage on the 3 Apostles right now.
Yep, so with the advantage on the Apostles, but it looks like Tanbot is taking way too much damage and he doesn't really have any other way to heal right back up except for the Wild Growth perhaps, and he does have a few water attributes, so he could also have Life Drain perhaps, who knows. But Misin going in for that headshot play, the headshot connects, and now he's going to be burning for that formless damage. His floating trap going to be right on top of that, but it looks like Tanbot doesn't know he's going to pop right off of that, but it looks like he gets the stun on that Hunter that was about to cast it. So, unknowingly, things are going well for Tanbot, slowly chipping away at him, but the late game is really where Misin truly shines. Here is now the Earthsea 1 battle. He has 2 boulders in hand, 1 could miss, and he can still get another copy.
So Tanbot sitting at half HP just below. Misin is, you know, playing pretty strong right now as 3 Apostles with good HP on the field. Tanbot is about to lose his second. And once this Ranger goes down, it's gonna be kind of tough, right? With only a Guardian and a Warrior left, there's gonna be no ranged attacks. Some jumps, which is nice, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Misin is looking clean at the moment.
Oh yeah, sending headshots after headshots, and he has 2 Darkfires in hand, so even if one is already done, he can even have both of those out in the field, but it looks like the Earthsea 1 on the side of Tanbot is gonna miss, and he walks outside the zone. Oh my god, and it spelled his death, and Misin takes the first round.
Misin coming back strong, showing that Avocado is ready to rumble. They're not ready to go home quite yet. They want to hang around in the Shadow Realm a bit longer. So Misin doing the tingy at the moment. We're going to see some switch-ups here. Tanbot mixing up his Apostle setup, putting them all in the front. Going to get everybody into the action with the quickness. Let's see if he can counter this setup from Misin.
Okay, so honestly, Misin has the most awkward opening hand I've ever seen in this game. Not really any good openings. He has traps to lay out. He even has the prickly personality. Not really something you want to have, especially at the early, but it's working out for him. Really weird how Tanbot just decides to just stay inside of there while taking all of that damage. But Misin taken extremely low, less than a quarter health already. Wait, what happened? Where'd the damage come from?
I'm so confused because Misin was sitting in the back, just chilling with his protection traps on both sides. Everything looked amazing, and all of a sudden, he was one shot.
Did he take like headshots or something somewhere?
He must have. You could barely see him. He was almost like off screen. He was so far away, but that was wild. I'm not exactly sure. Prickly. Bins is saying it was the Prickly. Wow, impressive.
Interesting.
But
fighting back. Personality? Wow. The prickly personality with the Curse of Darkfire really did burn him right there, but could this actually be enough to get a 2-0 now that he knows what the trick is? But Tanbot is taken extremely low there. One more rock should do the trick, or one combo with a headshot. He could be banking on this headshot tailwind dash, but you know, it doesn't even matter. The prickly personality on that Guardian right on top of the 0 was just enough. Misin takes this round, Tanbot gets eliminated.
Damn. Wow. Tanbot. Easy work right there from Messine. Really clean, concise, and destructive. He was to the point, quick 2-0, and he's going to even it up. Avocado fighting back. 1-1. All right. Yep. We got ourselves an absolute banger to end the day.
Prickly Personality doing some work. Insane. Tay versus Messine is going to be starting quite soon. So yeah, Messine, like I said, Messine is the guy. He's the guy that took out the entire Leo team. Could he be the guy that could do it again here?
So he's been here before and just come out strong. Interesting. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Definitely gonna be good because the headshot combos with the tailwind dash was so precise. Like sometimes you don't even want the B formless because sometimes the B formless tricks you. You know, you think you have HP, but you don't know that you're slowly dying to your own damage, and you're tricking yourself by having that B formless because you don't see the actual HP that you have. You don't know how far it's gonna go down. You're just dead.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. And we saw it right there. We saw it at its peak, right? That was such a big gash of damage at the start of that game. But Messine moving on to play another day, and Tay is also a very strong player, and I'm excited to see how Tay does today. Haven't seen him in quite a while, but good memories.
Okay, let us go. All right, Messine is now back in action. Tay with his Oasis could be an AC5 build, I believe. I've seen Tay on ladder, does play AC5. I was surprised Tanbot didn't play AC5. I'm sorry, Water C5. Drag to bottom. So could a drag to bottom build be the one to beat him out? And interestingly enough, he could potentially play the double priest, but he doesn't have double priest. He does have a single priest in the field. So this is from knowing and playing him in the ladder.
And you know, a single priest is very interesting, right? Because when you only have one priest, it's gonna get hard targeted, and when that happens, you generally are just down an apostle right away, right? So you might get off like one heal, but was it really worth it if they're focusing on that one guy? We're about to find out.
Okay, here it comes, baby. Well, there's the start. There's the star down. Not really much from there. Trying to line up these apostles to get a perfect shot at this drag to bottom, but it looks like Messine once again just taking way too much damage. Already at a quarter health. He's just getting autoed right now by Tay. Is this an auto attack build? Whoa, that was 1,000 damage on crit. Okay, 900 damage on delivery, and here comes the double volley. The double volley gonna get eaten by Messine, but 2,200 damage from that one Hunter headshot.
But it's turning again.
From Tay. The tailwind. Oh! Here, 10T60.
That was the longest headshot I've ever seen. I watched that. Someone should clip that. We need to slow motion that and make a video. That was huge. 2,000 damage, but look, Messine is still in it, and now Tay down to one hit. Messine does not care. There it is. Messine brings it back. This Messine is a machine, absolutely destroying Tay in the second half of that early game.
Tay overstayed his welcome way too far. He stayed for way too long in the sidelines of the enemy, so all of the apostles rallied. Hey, let's protect our avatar. He's getting screwed right now. But yeah, the massive advantage that he got from, I think he got burned by the Curse of Darkfire into the Prickly Personality, and also got an advantage, literally one auto attack away. Messine was one auto attack away for a point, but it didn't work at the end.
Hey, it didn't work. And it's just the way it is sometimes, right? One auto attack can be the difference, and that's why every, little moment of a game matters.
That's true. All right, so it looks like Tay is going to be focusing more on these apostles now, but it looks like Messine also on his side focusing on these apostles. No damage has been taken on either side yet, and almost on that empowered auto from the Hunter. Almost takes that hit there. Welcome to the slam. Gets the stun on him. Tailwind dash. Nope. that's going to be protecting this priest for now. Ooh, Redemption getting that push back. Here comes the Baby Cage. Baby Cage goes down. Meeson taking a little bit of damage from somewhere or other. I'm not sure where he's getting all of his damage from. He is still hesitant on casting any of his Curse of Darkfires, but seeing that Tay already casted one of those prickly personalities, he might actually go ahead and cast one now. Might be a bit more confident to not get burned by this.
Hey, but it's a very, very different mid-game now, right, that we're going to see. Both players still around half HP, a little bit above, and they're going to be able to kind of play the mid-game now and see who has the mid-game now. This is where Tay now has a chance. He's adjusted. He's doing better, but now he needs to capitalize on something. He needs to find a weakness. Boom! Getting hit by everything. Getting stunned by the Guardian. Getting hit by another little headshot. And, you know, we got Messine over here with shields up, pushing the pressure, but getting hit by a warrior.
Oh, and he also gets stunned. He got stunned there as well by that Zip Zap Orb. And here comes the warrior with the Leaping Bonk. But the Leaping Bonk does not deal damage since he does have some armor there. Here comes another combo. Okay, he does not go for the combo. Goes for the almost awesome Aegis to get some healing done. But the headshot right outside the zone. One more auto. Should just
over.
Heal with dash right in. Tries to finish the job. And the auto finishes him off. Wow.
So Messine coming out, showing yet again he's a machine. 2 wins under his belt, quick 2 O's, feeling real good right here. And, you know, I do not want to come in and have to play this man right now.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Okay, looks like it's going to be the final boss. Our boy IM4 coming in versus Messine. IM4 has been the champ of Apeiron, one of the OGs from way back season 1, from the speedrunners. Honestly, he was the guy that turned heads when we were doing the speedrun challenges and everyone was finishing at around 1 hour. He was finishing it in 15 minutes.
Damn.
So that's IM4. A very hardcore gamer and Apeiron OG. Can he take down Messine? Messine, the MSG ridden guy, the umami flavored seasoning.
Yeah, that is going to be the question. That is going to be the question.
He is going to be the season champ if he does win, you know?
Hey, if he wins this, then he's his team's champ, that's for sure. And if he does, he's going to have to take on Nitrate as well. So, you know, still a long way to go, but 2-1, not the end of the world. IM4, you know, as an OG, I'm sure he's ready for this. I'm sure he has exactly what he needs. He's going to have the tools, he's going to have his build, and he's going to have his game plan ready to rumble.
Yep, let us go.
We're going to see, and if not, then it's over. Dude ain't duck. They ain't duding, they ain't ducking. They stood right there and got bowled away. And that's not what they want to see today. Avocado fighting back. If Messine can get another sweep, he might be the MVP so far, right? Like, as single player, 2 sweeps. Has anyone else done that, I wonder?
Who knows? We'll see. If he was the first seed and it was a sweep, it could be even more impressive. But yeah, Messine has been doing some work these past few days in this tournament.
You know, it's interesting. You know, I love with these King of the Hills, having the players' overall tournament stats at the end to show throughout the tournament of how many wins and losses is a really cool stat, because then you get to see those players that have just been able to carry series in and series out.
Alrighty. So speaking of hard carries, it's gonna be IM4, the GOAT, the final boss, versus Messine. Could possibly be their best player, honestly. Oh, I see the double priest popping out of nowhere. The double priest special. Now, who do you think would win this one?
The Popolopolis?
The Lopalopolis.
Priest, Popolopolis. All right, we've got the double priests coming in. IM4 switching it up, showing the world, you know, something we have not seen yet in this tournament, at least not on the stream. I'm excited to see it. I want to see how this plays out.
Let's see. Let's go. I'm just ready to start it. But it looks like he's going to be playing the Cars there. Oh, Resonance Vault player against Misin. But we have seen Misin play, I think, against Resonance Vault players. That was what Leo was playing back then. But can this make a difference now that he did bring in some priests there? Also, I do see the prickly personalities in the field with that one of those guardians. So Misin needs to be a bit hesitant on actually casting these fire C4s. So could this actually be the game changer?
Hey, the fire C4, when it works, it can do massive damage. But it's, we saw it in the first game today. It didn't quite do the tingy, and ever since it's been a non-existent card. But so far, we still see 2 priests up. The heals are out. Another circle of healing, or did it get canceled? I'm not sure. And Almost Invincible does come out for sure. And we're still seeing priests on the field, half HP. Not good for Misin. I'm 4. He's doing it right now. If you keep these priests alive any longer, Misin's gonna be out of luck. Late game is gonna be too difficult.
Yep, keep these priests alive, keep the Guardian alive. As long as the Guardian's alive, you literally kill one of Misin's card. If you don't kill it and he still forces it out, you kill Misin himself. He even has the card shark ready to be casted to get another copy of it, but it looks like Misin is still hesitant on casting. Misin doesn't know he has it yet, because IM4 hasn't casted it just yet.
Well, he still has a surprise up his sleeve, but Misin playing this very well. He's in a decent spot. He
gets the cancel on the vault too.
And both of them miss their rock and roll. Here's another one coming out. We've got the Dark Fire coming after IM4 now, plus getting hit by the stun. This could be a little bit annoying for IM4. Well played by Misin. Misin's on fire. Flow state achieved. And we see IM4 getting stunned over and over and over. He will get off this vault though.
Yep, he did get the vault off, but he took way too much damage. And then here comes the Curse of Darkfire with no prickly personality in the hand of IM4. So the surprise is ruined. Oh no, it's like your relative telling them the surprise birthday party is up, but then he told them that it was gonna happen. Nope. So now that Misin knows that he already used that and he needs to be digging for it right now, here comes the Earth C6 coming out of IM4, trying to perhaps stay his ground and prevent Misin from coming in to get to the safe zone.
He does get a prickly out. It's a bit late, and I don't think it's really gonna do anything here because he can't actually get away from the Darkfire. He does stay alive, just barely, but there it is, Misin with the snipe to the face. Boom!
Okay. Alright, looking at the faces of these players, you can really see where the frustration is coming from. And even with that double priest, can it really make a difference? It did slow down the early aggression of the Earth C1 to the late game. So this is where it becomes a bit tricky when fighting this guy, because he needs the Guardian. You need the Guardian. You can't just take the Guardian out of the equation. If you take the Guardian out of the equation, you're going to let him be free to actually use a Fire C. Okay. Alright, I guess he's not going to bring the Guardian for the prickly personality. And bringing back this warrior just so that he could have one more apostle at the late game might be a good play. I think that's what the idea is.
I mean, that's interesting. Sticking with the double priests, removing the prickly, which the prickly didn't really do a whole lot, right? So maybe that's what he's thinking. He's just like, you know what? Too hard to play it, too much pressure. Let's just play the game a little more consistent with the warrior. But look at the early priests going down this time. It was not like that last game.
That's true. Oh my god, okay. I think I'm seeing some visual bugs on the side of IM4 there. It looks like the zone is already coming, but it hasn't come out just yet. So almost Vincible going to be used to maybe prolong the life of this one priest, but the priest is surely going to be dying to the hands of this one warrior. And at the same time, IM4 is getting pressured by both Misin and the Curse of Darkfire, and this is what I was talking about. Literally the only reason why Misin wasn't using his Curse of Darkfire was because he didn't know if the Guardian had prickly personality in his hand or not, and looking really bad for IM4. Misin could just pull the trigger here. IM4 right now 1 foot in the grave.
Hey, 1 foot in the grave, but 1 foot is still out. He hasn't been eliminated yet. Let's see if he can make some hero moves. Messine is just on fire tonight. This guy, it seems unstoppable. I cannot wait to see how he does in the later parts of this tournament if he's able to bring this home.
Oh yeah, honestly, even upset after upset, it's really insane what the plays that is coming from him. Look at him taking down IM4 just like that, even with a double priest comp. And the priest, it wasn't really doing some work, just gets killed by the headshot, literally a double headshot right off the bat. I guess Messine found the... Oh my god, I was just talking about headshots, and he just dies mid
headshot. Damn.
And the approval from I'm4, crazy.
Damn.
Insane.
Okay. So it's well played right there, to say the least. Messine getting 3 wins in a row, and Avocado is gonna be our winner and move on to tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Well done. Well done.
All right, one more hurdle though for Avocado to truly be the king of the guac. Needs to fight Meditate and take down the GOAT 1437 himself, and of course Kosei and Zero. And also on the other side of the bracket, we've got Bood Nation going after Gemeta Gaming, and of course the winners finals tomorrow, Ancient 8 versus DAORIC. Can Khan actually make another sweep happen? Who knows? It's gonna be insane. And by the way, guys, speaking of insane, have you guys heard about the Machines Arena? Also a real-time strategy game that you can play with your friends on a team, just pew-pewing each other on the map. Really great art style, really great roster of characters as well. And they're also sponsoring this tournament with a Devil Engineer skin, baby. So if you play a Devil Engineer, you're gonna get the skin, baby.
I mean, we're going to be doing multiple Devil Engineer skins, and TMA, great game. I'm actually a 3-time champ in it, 3 tournaments. I'm looking for more. It's a nice way to get on, play with your friends, and it can be very casual, very, easy, or it can be very, very competitive, because you can switch your comps mid-game. Lots of interesting ways to play it. So fill out the form in chat, make sure to get signed up. You don't want to miss this opportunity, and it's going to be, thank you Machines Arena for helping and supporting this tournament, because it's huge.
Thank you. I am a Dirty Riot main. I'm a hooker in that. I'm a massive hooker, and I like to peel for my teammates, because shooting in that game is pretty hard if the enemy is doing this trick where they move around, so it makes it hard to hit them,
Yeah, that's part of it for sure. So you guys, make sure to fill out the form. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, we're gonna do a couple more giveaways. Thank you guys for sticking around. We got a little bit more fun for you at the end. We'll be right back.
All right, giveaway fiesta, baby. Call your friends.
From the core of digital Genesis, a proclamation was forged. A shadow shall awaken, a fusion of flesh and wire, to unify the world. We, the Dominators, embody this prophecy, enforce its will, and shape destiny with unyielding metal and code. Our dominion is masked, operating through the facade that serves our quest to fulfill the foretold future. Our path stands Paragon, posing their unity and valor. The greatest threat to our mission.
Thanks, Brock. I wonder when it's my turn. Soon, buddy.
All right, we are back, ladies and gents, for the final segment of our show. And you know, it's been a great day. It really has been a great day. It's been so much fun to watch. Some very close matches. Some stars have been born. And Biku, we've seen so many amazing games. So many players really coming through. Right off the bat, we had Khan with the sweep. After that, we had the epic match of Meditate versus DAORIC, where UE reverse swept, the favorites of the tournament. Bro, that was only the winners bracket. Tell me some more about the losers bracket. But damn, bro, damn.
Honestly, a lot of things. The fight with Khan, it was kind of a no-brainer. I kind of expected H&A to do very well. I didn't think they would do that well, but it was expected that they would do very well. What broke my heart was seeing Meditate go down to the losers bracket for sure. Bood Nation wins against Crypto Inside. Yep. I mean, there are a lot of good players there, especially Bin, especially Sensi. Yeah, there's a lot to take in here, but of course you have to just accept the fact that there are new kids in town that are taking your lunch money, dude. DAORIC moving up to fight H&A tomorrow. Meditate and AvocadoDAO as well. Misin is turning heads and just demolishing everybody. I'm not even sure if anybody went past Misin. I'm not even, because when they fought Leo, they just beat Leo. Misin versus the entirety of Leo. Done. I don't know what happened with YXZD, but we saw what happened with Dude Ain't Duck. Same thing that happened with Leo, and now they're fighting Meditate tomorrow for a spot at the grand finals.
Hey, and it's amazing because Meditate against Avocado, Misin is going to get another chance to show how good he actually is. He could be the Meditate killer, he could be that one guy that Meditate is damn it, dude, now we got to beat this dude, and he's actually on fire. But day form matters. Today was Misin's day, maybe tomorrow isn't. And I'm also excited to see Gemeta Gaming versus Bood Nation. Gemeta Gaming making it pretty far in the winners bracket, losing to Khan. We didn't really get to see a whole lot of them, right? Because Khan came out so strong. So it'll be really interesting to see how they do against Bood Nation. All right.
Well, when it comes to that, when it comes to what comes after, honestly, GG's to everybody that played. To Dude Ain't Duck and Crypto Inside, congratulations for making it this far. But yeah, the best of the best is here right now, and we are down to our final 6. So very excited on what's to come tomorrow.
And when you zoom out on this bracket, it is quite impressive. There's just so many teams, so much was going on, so many matches were played. Lots of 3-2s throughout there, lots of 3-1s, lots of action all around. And for all of you who have stuck with us until the end, we are going to have one more Dude Royale to end the night. So everyone, make sure to jump up in there. Make sure to sign up for the Machines Arena giveaway. And you know what? I think that's it for today, Biku. Thank you guys all so much for coming out. It's only the beginning. We've got 2 more days to go, and then we still got the Western Hemisphere. So much action.
Yeah. Let's go. And also, our boy Rallo is going to be playing there as well, man. Oh my god, it's so exciting to see him again play with those slow assassination plays. I haven't actually seen him much in the tournament side, so he must have been cooking this entire time. Yep. So in the West, so even after this in the West, there's still some more exciting things to happen. Also, if you're trying to join the Dude Royale, by the way, you gotta watch the stream on Twitch. Come on, /Apeiron NFT, baby. Get in there.
Wham,
win
bam.
some tickets.
Thank you, ma'am. Get yourself a nice little prize to end off our first day. So, Dude Royale incoming. Apeiron Guild Wars 2024. Let's get it. Amazing day 1. It was a pleasure, Biku. And everyone, I hope you guys have an amazing evening, day, or whatever time it is.
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Run around, chase all my dreams. Will you come with me tonight?
lost our minds in the darkness of night. We live to die. We lose our souls every day. We lost our minds. We don't remember what's wrong and what's right. The world is dead but we stay. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die. And we surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. Shadows in the neon. We are We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there